Hey y'all, can you hear me? Oh Lord, there's a whole ass conversation in here already. I'm sorry, I tried to schedule it, but it started. So when I don't want to go, when I want to go live, I can't go live. When I want to not go live, I go live. But I did it all by my damn self today. What's up? Let me see who's in here. I hope everybody had a good day. Hey Steve, Double Mint. Whew. Hold up. Got my volumes up. I gotta back up and see who's all in here. I literally just, hey y'all, it's Lil Red. Let's talk tonight. Yeah, I just got home from work. Took a super quick shower. I'll take another one in the morning. And I said I gotta get the stream started because I gotta go to bed early because I was up late again last night. So hey, JJ, Double Mint, Sherry, Steve-O. I've got my chat screen up so I can see it. I'm doing things a little bit different. Hey, y'all know what we're here for, right? Dottie, I don't have a meet started. I didn't do that. Joey's going to come. I guess he's going to start one when he gets here. I didn't have time. I know how to do them, but they aggravate me. So we'll chat. What are you up to, Steve? I heard that a certain person, I want to go periscope streaming tonight. Like, I've never done it before, so I think it's something I need to try. I'm not going to do it myself. We're just going to listen to someone else's. I gotta get my glasses on. I can't see. Let's see here. I can't see who. I don't know if I'm looking at it from the right screen. But who wants to? Dude has no idea what the fuck he's ever. Steve, did you happen to see last night? Was that bad as hell? Well, we were listening to it, and then I sent. Can I go? Well, I haven't started one. Do you want to start a me and send me the link? I mean, I can start one. Oh, I got a screen pulled up, maybe. Unless somebody won't. There's Joey. Joey's got it. He just sent me one. Steve, did you see it last night? Did you watch? I mean, did you hear? It was awesome. You sent it to my Gmail, right, Joe? Oh shit! Stop! No. I hate when I do that. Steve, that song, I want that with that. I like that. It goes good with your part of it. I don't, we'll talk about it. Here I come, boys. Okay, we were streaming, me and Joey and all of my buddies, and modern extremists came in and said it's. I thought he said for 17 minutes. Dude had been just triggered and throwing a toddler fit over you, little red. So I'm like, what the hell? So I pull up Periscope. You can't rewind or anything when it's live. So by the time I got there, he wasn't really talking about me anymore. He was talking shit about BX. So then I left, and come back to the chat, and someone said, well, he's in there talking about BJ Comment Nut. And I'm like, nuh-uh. So, and I jumped in BJ Comic Nut's Twitter feed and said, Unirock's streaming about dragging me and you on Periscope, because I didn't even put VX in it. Dragging me and you on Periscope right now. Come talk to us in my chat. So he didn't come to my chat. He went to Unirock's Periscope. And Unirock started backtracking like a teenage boy backed in the corner in the bathroom by 3 bigger boys. It was hilarious. And he ended very abruptly. It wasn't 10 minutes. It wasn't very long after. Comic Note was very good and, what's the word? Much more mature than I'd have been about it. And offered to talk to him. And then BJ Comic Nut came into in here and took a link and talked with us. And it was awesome. And that is one good dude. He told us about he went into length about his charity and what he does for kids, and I like the dude. Okay, I sent. Did you send Steve the link, or do I need to send it? Yeah, Steve, he don't get pissed off easy, I think. He's very level-headed. That's what I thought, too. I said, oh, hell's fixing to break loose. And it's still up there. But he was very calm. He said, what's this about you calling us cockroaches? It was so funny. Hey, Shins. Hey, Mother of Dragons. I'm looking through something. Dottie, you want to link? Why? I hit join.
Where's Little Red?
I'm right here. I just didn't hit.
Hey, girl. Tonight should be good.
I know. It started. I was waiting for some people to get in here. I guess we got some people in here, don't we? Damn, what am I waiting for?
Yes. Look at this. 45 people already. Hey.
Is Joey here? Who else here? Let me, I'm gonna switch the screens up.
Where's Todd? Is he busy again tonight?
I haven't talked to him since yesterday.
Okay.
I'm like, I hope he's okay. And
yeah,
he was supposed to be working on his car yesterday. And I
would like to say whoever has the nickname,
off,
the screen name.
When I call him
Goofy Goober.
What screen name?
Goofy Goober. It makes me want to sing the Goofy Goober song from SpongeBob. Just saying.
When I call him,
and I am 52 years old, and I will still sing the Goofy Goober song. So there you go.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know the Goofy Goober song? Oh.
No, we're off the top of my head. Okay. I didn't do this part before because Joy won't hear. I'm getting it, y'all. Where's Steve?
He hasn't joined yet. I sent him the invite to his
Well, send the link.
Yeah, last night was a very good stream.
Send the link to Todd.
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
How do I can't do. I've got to take the wrenches back from last night if they show up. I'm sorry. Because I got to keep it low. Because I don't have many people. I don't think they're here.
See, Mother Dragon sings the Goofy Goober song, too. I'm not the only one.
Well, sing it to us.
Oh, my God. You never saw I'm a Goofy Goober. You're a Goofy Goober. We're all Goofy Goobers. Yeah, Goofy Goober, yeah.
Was that like a cartoon or something? I don't...
It's from SpongeBob SquarePants. You know he is, right?
I mean, hell yeah. I had kids that age, but
I bet you your kids would know the Goofy Goober song.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know how I don't. Maybe my memory is shit because I watched my fair share of some damn SpongeBob. I
think it's in the Goofy Goober movie. Or not the Goofy Goober, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Is where that song is from. Yeah, we're all Goofy Goobers. That's right. That's my nickname for my nieces. I would just walk in and call them Goofy Goobers.
I'm gonna mute myself. I got to sign into my YouTube on my phone for a second. Hold on.
And I listened to some of this Periscope we're about to listen to, but now we're having our super secret meetings again, Steve, according to Unirock.
Oh yeah.
Super secret.
Oh yeah. Steve ain't invited. We talked about that last night. What's that noise?
Yeah. Donut Conspiracy says apparently Unirock thinks I'm part of Steve's troll group. And Goofy Goober got it right. They said he thinks everyone is a part of the troll group. He's a little paranoid, I would like to say.
He thinks that Nahh is. I was talking to him by DM yesterday, and he's like, yeah. And I told him that, now he's accused of being, he did all of his actions at Steve's directions, and he got pissed off. He's like, no one tells me what to do.
Right. Yeah. I mean, love you, Steve, but you don't have that kind of pull. Just saying.
Brandon, I sent you an invite as well if you want to come in. Yeah, I said to Steve and Bull had a stream today. I was like, his hypno frog,
Right. He must have some superpower mind control.
I mean, have you seen that from Futurama? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, no, I haven't, but
Hypnotoad, yeah.
Moderate Extremist says Uni thinks he's H3 now. Gonna get YouTube after another creator. This is the funniest crap ever. He needs a Xanax and a new script. Agreed.
I don't remember what's going
on. Okay, so let me check. I'm on the other stream.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I started listening to this Periscope from yesterday where he's attacking Little Red. And he had the nerve to say so many things. He must have called Nahh a troll about 20 million times.
Hey! What up?
What's up?
Oh my God. Why don't look, I appreciate a million people messaging me shit, but I can't read everything. It's like I literally get inundated with people. It's like fucking Uni goes live and people lose your shit. I don't care.
No, I did not even message you about it.
No, you didn't. You didn't. No,
ain't you proud of me? I didn't even tell you.
No, and by the way, I'm not saying don't message me. This shit is like I just don't give a fuck. He's an idiot. He has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. He literally makes shit up. I get this. We all get this. I don't know what anybody wants me to do about it. I just nothing. I don't care.
He did another stream
because you're a leader.
I don't even fucking know half these people anymore. I don't even care. I got my own shit to do.
Don't forget the mind power you have.
Besides, when I talk to you in here, when the fuck do I even talk to you?
Never.
I love you, but I got my own shit to worry about. I don't give a fuck about that guy. For God's sake, it's ridiculous, the shit that he comes up with. The people message me, did you hear he said this? I'm like, okay, he lied. Did you hear he said this? Okay, he lied. Oh, did he say he said that? Okay, hey, hashtag, Uni lies. Okay, we get it.
Wait a minute. Basically speaking, he opened his mouth, so he lied. That's every time he opens it, forget it.
Oh God, it's hilarious. Anyways, how are you guys? By the way,
we're good.
You're supposedly the leader now. I guess who knew? I gave you a troll army I never had. So
Little Kim's gonna take, or little Red's gonna take over the world. I don't know why I called you Little Kim.
Right?
That's a rapper. The world. Just like Pinky in the Brain.
Where do they think we have this fucking time come from? I do 4 shows a week. Maybe 5 sometimes. I don't have time to deal with any of this bullshit. I just come to hang out with friends.
Yep. I'm trying to find... Oh, hell, I'll never do it from my phone. I was trying to get into my settings.
Well, there's a good question for you, Steve. Shens wants to know how you feel about the smoking nun coming back. LOL.
Well, guess we're going to have to find out, won't we?
Isn't there some logistics there that have to be taken care of for that to happen? I would like to think.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm biding my time. I'm waiting for that decision. I know I'm pretty sure, I won't say 100%, but, I'm like 99% sure how that judgment's coming down and which way it's going to fall.
We're looking forward to the day that it all can be discussed.
All righty.
Well, there's nothing really to add to the whole non sequitur thing. Bullinator did a wonderful job, recapping it all. what else needs to be said? Kyle stole $60,000. Period. That's it. He literally has been found liable for fraud, fraudulent conversion. And Justin Rich went up to breach of fiduciary duty, breach of contract, fraud, fraudulent conversion, and unfair and deceptive trade practices. He never paid me. He never paid Bull. He stole the money. Anybody that doesn't get that, I don't know what else to tell him. It doesn't matter have anything to do with the legal case. That is a fact and evidence that he was found liable, and he didn't pay us.
Can it be more? Have you ever seen what the Teespring and any of the other things that the other accounting? Have you ever seen any of that stuff? It could be more than 60,000, right?
Oh, sure. Yeah. I have a rough estimate, but you got to remember that shit went on for another year.
Joey, did you download this or am I playing it?
Download what?
Oh my God. Are you serious? You're fired.
Yeah.
Steve, I think we're more looking forward to Uni being shut up. I think that's what most of us are looking forward to.
Nobody gives a shit if you shut up or not. He literally gets everything wrong.
We're literally going to listen and drag me right now. That's what this stream is.
What he wants, I guess he's butthurt. It's weird. He's kind of butthurt that you are like slamming on him, but at the same time, I guess he wants you to restream his shit or something, or like
it makes him mad. One of his videos. Today I heard that. Well, yesterday, someone said that would never open their Twitter back up, and today it's open. And then like this morning, someone said that he said. Well, I heard him last night. I listened to it after I finished streaming. I'm exhausted because I didn't go to sleep till too late and had a work day. He said he almost kicked his people out like a bunch of times. He threatened to kick this one chick out. I was begging, "Oh, I hate them. I love you." It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter.
I'm like, oh my God.
That's the only way I know about what's going on.
I messaged her and said, girl, come to my chat. Get a voice for yourself. But he said, nobody's mentioning her name in my streams anymore. We're done. So he's done with me. He's never going to mention me again.
Oh, bullshit. Dude, you are so in his head. You have no idea. People are telling me like you have really fucking.
I love it. I am a nobody. What the fuck?
And I'm like, Well, what about me? Have I spun him? I mean, don't even have to do anything to spin the guy. I literally have to do fuck all. I make math videos, philosophy videos, science videos. I do caffeine corner. I do over and under. And he thinks that for some reason I spend my time worried about it. I don't give a fuck.
I think he was butthurt he wasn't included in your creators chat.
I know. He's so cute. He's not a creator.
Hey,
he's a LARPer. Like he has fuck all to do with creativity.
Did y'all see the tweet that I sent him today or last night?
I saw it.
What did it say? I don't remember. It was I've just gotten to work.
I can pull it up.
Yeah, pull it up while I'm finding if he removed this damn.
Yeah, I do more controversial topics like men with clitoris. Probably, I do controversy every Friday. So yeah, I mean, look, I do caffeine corner on Mondays, over and under on Wednesdays, controversies on Fridays, and rubber coats on Saturdays. That's my focus. Everything else, I just basically people tell me.
It didn't get really good until about 7. Moderate had it exactly right. Hey, Mother Dragons, Amy Beth. Dawn, I'm sorry I ain't typing. I ain't got the screen up. I can't. He's got some info. He's got some information.
Yeah, so I mean, is he pissed at you? Because this is when you go over his videos, it's fair use.
He calls me Whiskey.
I mean, he's aware of this, right?
He calls me Whiskey Cheeto, and
okay,
I told him
that's his nickname for you now.
Yeah,
but is he aware that you perfectly can go over his videos as fair use? And I don't know. You would think that he'd want to because to him. You know, to him, any attention. He's so needy.
Well, no, because his subs are in my channel, though. Like,
that's what you want. You want them to be exposed to the reality of the fact that he lies about everything. We're the ones telling the truth. He's the one lying. Most people are figuring this out, but there's a handful that haven't. Maybe eventually they will. Who knows?
I'm gonna try to get it to where he's talking about us.
So,
because now he's talking about how Steve brought Katie's kid into it, and the kid didn't have, and that's bullshit.
Yeah, well, I was wondering about that. When was this?
And I do want to say, like, I'm gonna start at the beginning because last night there's so many good points. When he's saying that Steve brought this kid into it, there's a tweet or an IG live of her that, like 2 months ago talking. I don't even know who she's talking about. Some woman washing her daughter's hair because the daughter's special needs, and she's like, I don't know. She doesn't look like she can't wash her hair. Does she need her daughter? She was questioning how her daughter maybe not be as sick as she said because you couldn't look at her and tell. Isn't she the one that said they're blinded, like what's it called? You can't see them just because you can't see it, and that's true. But she did that.
She's a walking hypocrite.
Oh, hell yeah. And here we go.
Actually acting perplexed or, I know they're being trolly. I know they're trolling. I'm just saying, you'd think they could at least be real by this point. So any normal person would say, if she's blocking you,
he calls us trolls and stupid the whole time.
Continue trying to follow her.
I haven't blocked him, so I don't know who he's.
Here I don't think I even listen to him. I can't stand listening to him on his channel, and usually I'll listen to the recap. But I just don't think I can stand it.
I know that this was the plan because he drags me in 15 minutes, and I want to laugh at him. And I knew when you come in, you were gonna be like, "Oh, damn this."
I want to hang out with you guys. I don't give a fuck about this dude. I don't know, man.
We have so much fun dragging him, though.
I know you guys do. I know you guys. And knock yourself out. I don't give a shit what you guys do. It's just I love you. I just think it's a waste of time anymore to deal with that dude.
And today, like I know I'm not gonna get all the way through it because after. Yeah, we're gonna fast forward. We're not gonna listen to all of it, but it's so fun.
I'm here to listen. I'm gonna be working on a project.
Right.
I don't know who he's talking about blocking him though. Who blocked him? Does anyone know who blocked him?
Music, so let's just go ahead and let it pass. Just in case you don't know, Periscope will mute music that comes through.
I didn't think Periscope cared about copyright.
Okay, they're gone. So this person then has one of their other harassers jump on to say something, and then they say, hey, I'll meet you there. We can go fucking harass her neighbors. They say inform her neighbors, talk to her neighbors. But
Yeah.
I mean, there
When
you
is
go.
this-
So that's what's
hold on.
going on.
When
with
is that
So
ever
Steve, whether
let's
she does
pause
it
it
or
for a
not, nobody's-
second.
Somebody told me what this is about. I know what this is about.
Yeah, what-
This was a Twitter
What
joke.
proof of this is there? You know, what proof has he ever
There is
presented?
none.
No, there was someone made a joke on Twitter. They told me in my DMs today that they something about an airplane. They like have their pilot's license and they live in the area and maybe they'll stop and see Katie or something. I don't know. I didn't see the tweet, but
Yeah, but
apparently
where's
he
all
did.
this stuff about, people, the contacting of the neighbors, the harassing of the neighbors, and, all this.
Her neighbors hate her. Who's going to harass them? They're on our team. They hate her.
He's
That's true.
running with the one thing that happened on Reddit where someone decided to blast her address, blast a picture of her house, blast the neighbors.
Nobody blasted
And we don't.
a
No one
picture
knows
of-
who that is.
Nobody blasted
No one-
a picture of her house. I think it was an empty field.
It was an empty
Yeah,
field. You're
I
right.
wouldn't-
But
yeah, I
no
wouldn't
one
be
knows.
surprised- I wouldn't be surprised if that's like a false flag. Like, Katie took a picture and said, "Hey, look, they're taking pictures of my neighbors." And she was the one who actually
Right.
did it.
Just like all those 40 death threats were called into the brewery.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
We know
either.
that didn't happen either.
And what did he say? Little Red, let's
But
hear
they
your
didn't
voice.
call the police for that one, of course.
Yeah.
He's still
Because the
claiming
police
that
are
that's her
useless where
voice.
she lives.
Look, Steve, last night he said, show your face. On his Periscope, he said, show your face, Little Red. And Lexi is in his chat arguing with his people because she hates Katie and she's his sub. And she was like, she has to, and then she insulted me and said, it won't much to look at. But she did everything that he said about me.
Blood Toll was the one who said, she was the one who insulted you.
Oh, well, Lexi said she has showed her face a bunch of times. So.
There were 3 or
You
4
have.
people.
I know what you look
She's
like.
having these accounts that she's been blocking because they've been incessantly harassing her.
He's talking about her.
Threatening to dox her again, threatening to visit her in person again, threatening to go talk to her neighbors.
Who
again.
has ever
This never
threatened to
happened.
visit her in
Fucking
person?
disgusting.
And he also made,
Nobody.
at the beginning, he said, this didn't come from Katie, y'all.
These platforms need to
Did,
step up.
So where'd he get it from?
This
Right.
is
Oh, his
He said-
imaginary
and-
friend.
And he
Yeah,
said he hadn't
forgot.
even talked to her about it.
Yeah, did Steve say did Steve say he was leaving?
He's still in the chat.
No, he's not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's
No,
in
I
the
see.
chat.
He's in the-
I mean, I'm
I see him in
sorry.
the live chat.
I'm sorry, Steve. I've got to do this because this is last night. I promised. I gotta.
cyber stalking.
It's all
By
about me.
definition, it is targeted.
We're
harassment and
cyber stalking, y'all.
This isn't no
Mm.
question. There's no question here. It's not like, is it happening?
Oh, wait.
Is it
Hang on,
happening
hold on
to
for
a
a
criminal
second.
degree?
Reg.
Those questions.
Can you pause it?
Yeah. At one point, he's like, "You got to just bomb the FBI with reports of these people." Because,
Yes, it's coming up. That he should report all troll accounts to the FBI cyber stalking division.
How many people
Like a
are
lot
here?
of dork.
How many people?
And he
are
said,
here?
spam it. I don't care. Do it. So he's
Yeah.
like telling people to mass flag people,
How
basically.
many people are here? I can't see that. I'm not on that.
58.
Let's
Yeah.
listen to Dorky Rock.
Answered for a long time. Is it still happening?
Oh wait, because people like it when I say this. Let's listen.
Yes.
I just said I fuck her heart,
Is
damn
all
it.
criticism towards her these things? No, obviously, for fuck's sake. My fuck, dude. It's just
Dude.
non-goddamn stop. Non-stop.
I agree with you. about-
He's
I agree
non-stop.
with- I
He
agree
doesn't
with-
stop.
Wait, I agree with you, Steve, about his voice, but it's fixing to get entertaining because he's fixing to throw a toddler freaking hissy fit over Little Red.
Seems to be when someone starts having success on YouTube, this is the kind of shit that comes from it, right? Now it makes sense why people don't show their face on YouTube, doesn't it? So then, just so you know, that is happening. So it's all picked back up. And gee, I wonder, when did it die down? Do you guys know when all this targeted harassment, threatening, doxing, and all this stuff?
It's
Remember when
all
it died
Steve's
down?
fault.
It died down right after McRae got his restraining order.
Yes, Steve, it's all your fault. Everything in the whole wide world.
Because he was so fucking scared.
It never died down. It died down with Steve months before that because Steve
Exactly.
backed the hell out and said, I'm done with this shit.
Right.
But because we didn't stop, because we weren't doing it because of Steve. Steve was just an ally when we met him because we didn't stop. It meant Steve controlled us, and he had shit to do with it.
If someone could drive it through Uni's thick skull that a lot of us do not like KJ all on our own. Steve has nothing to do with it.
How there's people in here that hate Uni and Katie that don't know Steve, that don't like Steve probably. Who knows?
Right.
There's that girl
holding his meetings and talking his shit, getting drunk and doing all of his dumb shit.
I've never seen Steve drunk.
To a point where he's saying her name here and there, and then begging her lawyers not to fucking refile.
Can you pause it? I've never seen Steve drunk on rum and coke night.
I've never seen Steve drunk either. And Steve says you've gotten in his head and he doesn't know how to deal with. Right? Like, who am I to him? How many subs does he have? Doesn't he have like 30,000?
But you know what? That's the important part. You got in his head. Let's stay in there.
I never have an restraining order. Where's evidence? Again, it was a temporary.
He's used to people backing down to him, and you're not backing down, and that's getting him frustrated.
No. I mean, they've done the worst they can do to me now. Why can't you asked her name? I've heard you say her name.
He never gets his numbers right. He's like, I got 40,000 subs. He got 36,000 subs. Like, why can't he ever get a number right? He's always got more. When he claims the number that he has, it's always more. And the other person, he always makes it in the negative. He always
look at the people in the chat saying Steve has nothing to do with my hatred.
So let me ask you guys real quick, because again, evidence is king here. Where's this evidence for any of this?
There isn't any.
Because he said so.
Wait, let me get this out there. I tell you guys facts, do I not? That are right? Facts.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a fact. I have never had a restraining order in my life. Ever. That's a fact.
I know. I've never had a felony. Ever.
I've never had a felony. I've never been arrested. These are all facts. These are defamations that he's saying. Literally defamations. Because nobody's ever asked him for the evidence for this. Why doesn't anybody care on his group of these people? They're saying that Little Red does all these things. They don't give a shit whether it's true or not whether Little Red has done these things. But they don't even ask him. He's like the leader over there of these whack jobs, and yet they don't care. They don't care. It's irrelevant to them, right? Because I'm telling you, it doesn't matter when you have this amount of dishonesty. It's a LARP. It is just a LARP. It's a game.
Right.
Yeah, it's basically it's fuck Steve. That's the entire narrative.
But he knows. Right. But here's the thing. He knows nobody will ask him, and the ones that do no longer are over at his channel. They realize it. How many mods has he lost? How many people has he lost that say, "Hey, wait a minute, where's the evidence for this?" Oh, you don't have it? Fuck, you lied to me.
Fairy does.
He's lying to people.
Oh yeah.
Well, he does that. He's letting Katie run the website, over all
I would
his.
like to see his proof of all this shit. I really would like to see it because I've never seen it.
You've got to go to my. I know. I mean, it was like 3 hours, so I know you don't want to watch all of it. But just go to my stream last night when Comic Nut came in and talked.
It's probably the last hour.
Let me tell you this. He does not want to piss off that guy.
You should have heard him.
I really like Nut. He's a stand-up guy, and just look what he does in his life. My God,
he
that man is
he's not one of those that don't get mad easy, but I don't want
I could see him being. He's from the Bronx. Be careful, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, you have a guy that actually builds houses for people, and then you have this idiot over here that lies for a living, and that does drama for donos, and he's all pissed off at Little Red. I mean, no offense, you got in his head worse than I've ever did, and I never even tried.
Woo-hoo!
You actually tried. I mean, you've been around how long? And you've already broke
since
him.
October. I ain't even been here a year.
Is he even talking about me anymore? It's all about you. It's like, can he go back to me? Now I feel a little bit upset.
Get it through my head, through his head that I'm.
The only thing he says is you're still our leader. So, and you have the secret meetings. I heard that a couple times.
Steve, I'm the leader. I'm the leader now.
Steve, you've been overthrown. Little Red took over. She did a coup.
We're good.
Yeah, Sheena Living Water says Uni has lost a lot of longtime mods and a lot of subs. Yeah.
Yep.
We're gonna fast forward until he's a little bit closer to talking.
Well, let me know. I'm gonna jump back up, but if anybody finds out what the fuck he's talking about,
we're fixing to be where he's talking about me. I'm gonna jump right to it.
All right, but I just want to end. If you find out what the hell he's talking about on this shit, please let me know. Because like I said, I've never been arrested. I've never been charged with anything. And I've never had a restraining order, ever. If he says otherwise, he's lying to you.
I didn't.
Straight up lying.
I think he's just talking about with Dumb Nut that you had a restraining order. I don't. Think
I've never had a restraining order. No, there was never a restraining order.
It was a temporary, but that anyone can get that by saying anything.
Yeah.
I mean, you ain't got to say
if nothing is proven, nothing.
People need to go look at the law. It's just look at the law. They'll understand the difference between a restraining order and an injunction. That's it.
I just had to get one. I just had to get one.
But I'm certainly allowed to fact. If somebody defames me, I can damn well stand up for myself. It doesn't matter who it is.
Yeah, but they say that it's not gone away. It's on hold in all cases.
There's no such thing as that.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Where's his evidence? Yeah, again, where's his evidence? I will bet him $1,000 right now that he can't prove this.
Well,
it's that bottle of nothing you always talk about.
I will put $1,000 of my own money and I'll give it to Landon Kurt Knoll, and he'll put up $1,000. And I bet you he won't be able to prove his statements.
Well, he said today he was going to quit doing periscopes. So someone told me for a while. I don't know
because
why.
he has companies contacting him because he's so important.
Oh yeah, he's doing production and shit. So I invited him to mine on Twitter.
You're like, let's talk.
I would listen to that. I would love.
I would love to talk to you.
So you don't think he's going to bet me $1,000?
I think he would lose his shit if he came into my stream and tried to have a conversation.
But I think can you imagine
he might have me underestimated.
Can you imagine the CEO of a company that actually sees his content and says, "Oh yeah, that's the guy I want to associate with." That's what I want to find.
What video? Can I ask what video this is? Because I might strike it for defamation. Because he would have to actually show that what he said was true.
It's called. Hold on. He's done like 5. It's the second one.
It's a periscope.
The one today
right?
says goodbye. That's where he's saying goodbye. And it says, without a crystal ball, having people threatening her neighbors, doxing, also me explaining to idiots something. And then the next one was goodbye. He was 6 hours ago. He said he was not doing any more periscopes. So I ran him off the whole platform.
Damn, girl.
There you go. Good job, Little Red.
Hey, look, I know when I'm outmatched. I'm going back to my science and math shit, Little Red. You have to wear the crown proudly. I really don't ever want to talk about Unirock. I just don't.
Okay, but you've got to listen to him talking about me. It's fixing to happen.
I will listen in the side chat talk about you.
I want you to be proud of me, Steve.
And you're having fun with this. I don't get off on it. I don't care.
I wouldn't if he won't talk about me. I wouldn't give a shit.
But he can't help it. He has to find somebody to talk to.
I love it.
He has no skills to do anything else.
She does too.
Permission to talk about the kid.
Love you.
To do content around the kid. It doesn't give you any type of logical ability to be able to bring the kid into it. And because of that, when he did target the kid, he lost a massive amount of...
Which he never did. I'm going to 17 minutes. Because I'm not going to listen to him drag Steve. Because that's he's just lying. I'll listen to him drag me. Because that's fun.
I listened to about half of this, and we could have a drinking game for real. Every time he says trolls, and he says facts, and he says evidence.
I listened to all of it last
night. And harassers and doxers.
All right, here we go.
He uses those words over and over.
I listened to all of it last night, so we're going to start at 16.
So you say, no, this kid spammed Steve back on Twitter.
He's fixing to be off of this subject and on the
I didn't see that, but that never happened because the kid is 7, doesn't use Twitter. He's medically unable to use Twitter, and it's not part of the story. But if it was, then maybe you could counter me there. You see, this is criticism. This is actually taking what's going on, building a logical verbal case, putting it into a video or live stream.
Okay, here's my criticism of Uni.
A dark
you have no evidence.
I just want to get a little red. What? Go, girl.
He says that she just said that he's got no criticism.
No, I thought she said this was her criticism of Little Red.
This is my criticism. He has no evidence to Uni. That's my criticism.
Yeah. He's never.
He talks about we don't have valid criticism.
If he would come talk to me with all of his claims of proof, everything he can show me proof of, he ain't never showed me proof. So everything he claims, I can show him proof is a damn lie. Promise you that. Come talk.
Well, you saw that. Anyway.
To a video, scripting it, writing it, doing the graphics, doing everything, and then releasing it.
He's fixing to be about me.
Yeah, Reds, hold on.
So
You
Damn it.
saw that he.
What?
You saw that he said very, without a doubt. Oh, I've seen the evidence of Red's criminal record. Like, I just haven't published it, but I've seen it. Like, oh, really?
He's so full of crap. It's coming out of his ears.
I know.
Ugh.
He hasn't seen anything that was really me because I don't have a criminal record. But let's listen.
for
I
just
know.
the sake of making sure these guys get what I'm saying, let's do the next one.
Little Red.
The versus mode part 2
Oh, no.
argument where Steve McRae tried to say that Katie
Jesus,
Joy
man.
struck Leslie Bass.
It's like beating a dead horse.
I thought he started talking about me at 17 minutes. I'm pretty sure that's 17. I don't want to miss a
He
word.
talks about you like three. He talks about you about 3 different times during the stream.
For just the sake of making sure these guys get what I'm saying, let's do the next one.
Here you are.
No, that was about that part 2
Oh.
versus stupid video.
Information so that everybody was educated on how strikes work and what they were. Then I gave
Oh
all
yeah,
relevant
this
proof
is about
to
the
show
Kate.
that
This is about Leslie.
the strike never happened, and then I went in to show that the email
Have y'all
that they
shared the
said
link?
proved
Because
the
I haven't
strike
shared the
and
link
proved
at
that
all,
it's
and we've got this
I'll
video.
share.
went a step further
Could
and
you
went
share,
into how
Steve?
fucked
Could
it
you
is to
share my
try to
link on my
frame
page,
somebody and how it
Steve?
means
Because I
you're
didn't
the
share
bad
it
guy, you're the harasser, you're
to
the one
the
doing
to
the
this
shit, not me,
YouTube
Joy.
video.
Reg,
And
hold
even
on
I
for a
could have
second.
went a step further with my
Reg,
criticism. I could have.
stop. 40 ounce is asking Little Reds, what did Uni say about KJ mentioning Lauren's daughter's name?
No, he didn't mention that. He mentioned how I have doxed her over and over and over again, and she gets doxed. I don't think did he mention that? I don't think he did.
I don't know whether she's being, it's kind of being sarcastic or she was asking an actual question.
Oh yeah, no, she was probably like he didn't. We all know.
Yeah.
He's not going to say anything. He says he'll criticize her, but
Right. He's criticizing Steve for mentioning, well, not even really talking about Katie's kid, but then he doesn't even go on to Katie saying how she is all over minors all day long.
and every time people start coming at her, she uses that child herself.
I'm advocating for
sympathy.
them.
Well,
And
and
40
also
said exactly he didn't.
She asked for some kid's birth certificate. Like, why would
And
she
she
need
shared it. Why would
She
you?
shared it.
Exactly.
Even with that, and Comic Nut mentioned this, even with that dad's permission, what if Todd and Katie
That-
split up and Todd gave somebody permission to share her kid's birth certificate? Do you think she'd be off with his head? I mean, come on now. Is Ilya in here? No. Oh, I saw Ilya's name, sorry.
Talked about how if you're going to criticize
Come on,
Katie,
Uni,
tell
talk about
everybody that
me.
she's a threat or she's bad. You yourself being a threat and bad.
I wish I could put his chat on the screen because they are fighting amongst each other, but it's Periscope chat sucks.
So,
Well, no, wait a minute. Hold on for a second. It was really,
criticism on
What?
it was one of BX is it was one of BX's mods in there, and that girl Lexi, the girl Lexi, she was another. She just, I don't think she can't stand
Katie,
KJP.
She said, "Why come? I
And-
can't come into this chat that
They-
I've been here longer and not get attacked by your other subs because I don't agree with your opinion on her." Steve said, "I've never
Yeah.
seen someone so creepy obsessed by someone, even heretic. I can never say that heretic, whatever. Wasn't this obsessed?" And he did. He wears Steve's face as a mask. And creepy dude was exceptionally not well. I think Uni needs milk. He is unhinged, and Katie too.
Let me ask Steve something. Hold on, Steve. Is that the guy who wore the paper mask with your face on it?
On his profile
Is that-
picture,
is that
yes, yes, it is. Katie.
Oh my God, that guy's obsessed. Then who would actually make a paper face and then put it like make it as a mask and walk around? I remember seeing it. It was like
An
a video he's got.
unstable person. That's
That's what I remember. That's when Uni was saying that Nate made his children, Nate and Drag made their children wear these, Steve masks, when he was Steve's friend, and he was always ragging on Nate Brody and Dragnet Silvas.
You know what? How many weeks ago was it that Unirock went live streaming with a N95 mask that had Sherelle's World written on it in Sharpie?
Right.
I remember that.
The spot. Okay? That might help these guys understand why they're not taken seriously by anybody but the trolls. So, I'll hook you up after I hit my e-cig.
You should have seen Bloodfall. He was all over those people.
I hate this dude, man.
He's using these people to harass KJ and try to keep himself clear. He has a real hard time. I think the confusion is from the wording that was used, but we all love KJ and support her. I'm just tired of hearing about Whiskey Cheeto in my stream.
There I go.
That's all I said. So, yeah, I wasn't being mean to Jill. I just don't want to hear any more about Whiskey Cheeto in my
Uni,
stream.
I only watched the troll channels to make sure they weren't sharing anyone's public info. That's what she
People
said.
that constantly bring her up. I'm just
I
saying,
like
just
you.
the
I
wording
hate
so you
them.
don't
I
get
like
hit,
you. I
that's
hate
all.
them.
So, why will I say that? Because she's so butthurt at the fact that she's not getting the support she wanted in all of this. That now
I'm sorry. Who's not getting the support I wanted? Who's butthurt? I'm over here laughing my ass off.
she's trying to threaten to take down my channels along with two other fucking idiots.
He got.
Oh, when did you threaten to take down his channel?
I didn't. I said, why isn't he going? And this is what I said. I said, there's something up. I can't put my finger on it, but there's a reason that he's not going live so much. Is he scared? Has he been struck a few times or something? What's up? I didn't say, how am I going to take down his channel? He's got I've got 350 subs. Come on, man.
He keeps violating the terms of service.
You're not going to be the last. Now you can fuck off. You're still the dirty doxers that you were. Oh, but why is that?
Drink,
Let me
doxer.
a little bit of my exercise in showing you what criticism is.
Jill said, okay, I won't talk about her, and I hate hurting Uni and Katie.
You how you threatening to destroy my channel is just as bad as you being a dirty doxer, and is equal to it and proves you still are a dirty doxer. Here we go.
I'm a dirty doxer.
When someone doxes
I've never seen you dox
somebody,
anybody.
it is them going to another level outside of what we do here on YouTube, which is make videos criticizing and responding.
Moderate said he bans anyone talking about Lil Red in chat, and then he goes on for 20 minutes about her. He goes to members only all the time. Oh yeah. Has anyone seen even commented on his live for him to be lashing out that way? Yes. That little Jill girl went in and said something about what was going on. She said she accidentally hit the screen, her damn fingers, and it made her. She didn't mean to go to my chat, damn YouTube.
Actual points, thoughts, and logic to see who can give the best or the most, relevant or the most applicable thoughts and logic to the situation.
I didn't do it, Steve.
In the videos,
for someone who doesn't use thoughts and logic, he sure says those words a lot.
Cherie said, I don't agree 100% on everything she says, but this lot claim they're not criticizing what she report. I don't know what that even means. I'm reading his chat now. Anyone can criticize me. I don't care, but you bring my kids into it, blah, blah. See, they're listening to him. He's never showed any proof of that claim. Nobody's brought her kid into the shit.
He jumped all over that Jill girl. And she was like, I'm so sorry, Master. Please don't be mad at me, Master. I watched it by mistake. It wasn't. I didn't really mean to watch it. I blocked, and she's like, I blocked them all. I won't watch it anymore. Don't kick me out.
Then later she's saying, y'all tell me how to make it not show her videos on my screen because it suggests them.
Yeah.
Let's listen.
Somebody to try to attack somebody, to try to fuck with somebody. Crossing that boundary is all equal to at least being worthy of just being turned into YouTube for your threats and then being ignored. Though doxing is worse than, by a small bit, threatening to try to take down somebody's business because you don't like their fucking the fact that they've owned you over and over and over again.
Y'all,
Let me go.
He owned
He
you,
just-
Little
he
Red? I
just
didn't
said
know that.
he'd own me over and over and over again.
When did that happen?
Right? This is why I think.
I think it's the other way around, honestly.
No, I think it's funny that people are. I mean, literally laughing at him about this.
And do some really relevant criticism about what I said about Little Red. So Little Red is
I wish
pissed
if this was a drinking game, every time he said my name.
about me making statements on Periscope about a public thing that was put out about her. Now,
Y'all tell me where on Periscope something public was put up about me. Because that's a damn lie. He's lying.
Little Red has made a million public statements about things put out about other people, whether true or not, correct? She's also doxed people, put out their addresses, threatened people, correct?
No, okay. Who? I'm not. Who? Who have I doxed? They say that what I did to Katie was doxing. Who else? He said people. People. Well, no.
Okay. And also, she has spread Kyle Curtis's criminal background around a million times over.
That is a fucking lie.
We've
Someone-
shown his mugshot, and that's Todd and Joey's doing.
Excuse me, someone DM'd me a criminal record. I never even shared it with another friend. I've never put Kyle Curtis because, or whoever. Never. Like, why? I don't even know. Yeah. And these people believe everything he's saying.
Listen to what I said that day. Because if she would have listened to it, she would know you can't get me for any of these things you're trying to threaten me with. I did nothing wrong. I responded to a public post. I didn't reveal any of your information.
Rant free,
I made sure
Steve.
to just respond in the way to how it made sense to the story, and then I ended the stream and moved on. Now, if I were you, you probably would have shared that shit everywhere, far and wide. You probably would have fucking made YouTube videos and other videos on it. Do you see the hypocrisy here? So she's trying to say, I'm not allowed to talk about this public Twitter post because of...
Okay, a while ago it was Periscope. Now it's a public Twitter post. KJ said that they got it DM'd to them by the same person. So, which is it? I'm using his own words as proof. He tries to use his own words as proof, and it don't work like that.
Some fucking bad reason. Well, guess what? Maybe other people could say that. You can't. You've already ticked every... You've already discussed and shared and ticked every box for sharing people's information to where I don't know how you have some kind of argument here. But me giving my opinion, telling people it's my opinion, and fucking talking about it here on Periscope, sorry. Yeah, you just don't have an argument. But it does show you, here's where the criticism comes in, to be hypocritical. You didn't act this way when sharing KJP's address, when sharing her neighbor's address, when sharing...
I don't know her neighbor's...
The neighbor's kid's name along with the neighbor's
Yeah,
and the neighbor's
name
kid's
and
picture.
pictures.
I have never seen his...
He is a
I've never seen
full-faced liar.
I've never seen a picture of her neighbors or kids anywhere.
And you shared the address.
And he hasn't shown that, even redacted and blurred out. Show it.
Where's his proof? Where's his proof?
His word.
None.
His good word. No such thing.
Sure. He didn't stand up for Katie and criticize the people who did do that other than you and talk about how wrong it was. You've never apologized, tried to take it back, or acted in a way that is...
Pink Floyd, that's funny. You can't hear his flip-flops in this one.
Yet.
He actually has shoes on.
Talks about you. You scream and flip out and act like fucking, they've done something so fucking horrible. So basically, if we judge you based on the way you reacted, you must hate yourself. You must hate the people. You must hate yourself and your friends, but you don't hate yourself and your friends because you guys are still sitting there doing it. You make no sense. You're just trolling. Deal with it.
Oh boy.
Look at Mr. McCrae.
Remember, it's the projection.
Since I'm trying to.
Let's fast forward a little bit because he's
Self-clear.
getting old.
He has a real hard.
I hate the way you had to fast forward on Periscope.
And yet, he still draws a conclusion.
Is he back to Steve? Come on.
Community,
I want to
because
get
we
to
don't
where he's...
entertain trolls here.
Steve, they were making fun of BX crying on stream. That's what pissed Comic Nut off.
So it's okay, I know. Alright. It's okay. I don't mind that you talk about them. Just maybe not spam everything they do here.
He's talking to his
That's
chat.
all I'm asking.
He don't want to
His chat is talking about us.
I'm gonna get my mods to start kicking it. After this stream, I mean. That's why you didn't get kicked this time.
He's like, Steve, you don't want to hear about it no more.
From the universe. The only one I'm gonna give a chance to is Mr. Nut.
Oh, here he comes, Mr. Nut.
And I'll tell you how I'm going to give him a chance in just a minute. After I do an actual criticism of him and prove that he's a troll. Now maybe...
Why is everybody a troll?
It was an
That's what I want to know.
Maybe Mr. Nut just didn't...
He doesn't even know him.
You know, didn't realize what he said. Maybe he just wasn't thinking. Maybe he was just letting his desires and wants.
Steve, you've got to hear what you've got to go to my video last night and hear what Comic Nut says about her. Like, he tells the facts
without putting himself in check.
And he does not have a high opinion of her.
But either way,
he recognizes evil.
He is a troll. 100% he is.
He's talking about
you're
Nut.
A troll.
What I'm doing there is I am doing what he and his friends do when they say.
Can you pause it for a second?
Criticizing others.
Yes.
Didn't Steve and Nut just get acquainted? They like literally just were on one stream together. And now he's in the band of Steve's friends. He's going to lump us all together as trolls. Because we're all trolls. Everyone's a troll. That doesn't agree with him.
I swear, you don't have this on your phone, Joy, or you own your phone right now? Because I want to look at my chat.
Yes, Donut Conspiracy is not the same donut.
Yeah, he
not
actually,
Mr. Nut.
He actually admitted that. Yeah. Well, I mean, it wasn't a secret. Last night, the first thing I said to him, "Are you really Jelly Donut?" And he said, "Yeah." He said I was drinking a little bit that night.
Hey, Steve, Comic Nut is not a troll. We all agree because the dude is probably the most admirable person I've ever met on the internet. Like, the things he does just to be a human and to give back is amazing.
Like, awesome, dude. Yeah.
But Uni. He wishes he had a group of friends because he doesn't.
Even his friends don't like his Periscope don't, or his people don't like.
Right. Half his audience hate watches him, so.
That's it.
He must be sucking on the e-cig.
Oh, he is. You can hear him. I'm watching the chat, y'all. I just don't want to.
What I mean by that, I'm not lying when I tell you guys that
I'm not lying.
Anyone who says I'm not lying usually is.
They've bailed on him long ago, but just put the act up. Oh, you're fine.
I don't really understand his part. He says a couple of Steve's trolls are lying. Is he saying people have turned on Steve, but Steve don't know it, and they're still pretending to be his friends, or vice versa? I don't get it.
No problem. I'm the one walking around blindly.
You damn right.
I've got a couple of peeps who pretend to be Steve's trolls, and publicly, if you ever saw their accounts, you would be absolutely convinced that they are the worst trolls around him. And they send me just about every fucking one of his little peeps, all of his little fake uni followers that are in my chat, and I get informed of everything, so no issues.
You know,
boy, is he paranoid.
You know why he's saying
paranoid.
this? You know why he's saying this? Is because I've said, and I ain't lying when I say it, I've got his subs in my DMs, not all of them, but like more than I'd ever thought, telling me they go there that they used to like it. It's not as fun as much anymore, but I've got his subs in my DM being nice to me and telling me they know that I'm not a bad person, and I've got her people doing the same damn thing.
Steps ahead in these types of things. Even though I don't even care to be for this story, we're just dealing with trolls and doxers.
Telling you, it's the word of the day: trolls and doxers.
But
Y'all could be wasted by now.
Oh, it's definitely a Katie hard-on. And all of his little buddies have it. They are obsessed with Katie Joy.
Katie hard-on.
Yeah, Dark Whisper. I'm in Unirock's DMs telling them what me and Steve's super secret meetings are.
Weighed in on the Katie Joy.
Give him a time so he could come to the next one.
Right now. They are fucking in love with her. They all go at it.
We're in love with her.
We're in love with Katie.
He's in love with Katie.
Fuck out of here.
Hey, hold on for a second. This is the real sick part where he says, like, we have, like, Katie, like, blow-up dolls or some kind of, artificial thing that we screw, and that we're just so in love with her. And
we go to sleep with a doll or something. Yeah. He's an idiot.
Sorry, I don't fall in love with Karens. It just doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Hugging a waifu pillow, dreaming that it's Katie Joy. And yes, they hump it and lick it.
Uni, that's your dream.
Yeah, remember, it's the projection machine. He's always projecting.
This is why Mr. Nahh has been making videos against Katie. He met Steve a while back when Steve got served with an RO.
A while back.
And when
can we
got
pause?
transmuted into an agreement because Katie got manipulated by Steve, in my opinion.
Steve, you knew Comic Nut all the way back, like in May. Did you know that?
And talked them in to attacking Katie for him because he couldn't do it. The agreement had to do with Steve sharing their stuff, giving them a place on his live streams. I don't know how anybody doesn't see it, doesn't already know about it. I don't even bother to talk about it because it's so incredibly obvious. And Katie knows this.
All right, if we all loved KJ, we would all be subscribed to her. There would be no trolling, and I'm using quotation fingers.
I'm going to tell y'all, Lord. I had someone, and it's public. Do y'all ever go to YouTube and look at my comments or the notification comments on the videos?
Yeah, sometimes.
I've looked at a couple.
Did y'all see where Patty messaged me today or last night? Katie's number one.
Patty
Bronner.
I did not see that one.
So I'm not like sharing a super secret DM because it was public. She asked me, could she message me? She had asked me a question. I said, sure. She doesn't do Twitter. So she's, what's the word, Steve, for us, non-tech people that you use? She just typed in Little Red and DM someone, and it wasn't me because my IG is private. I've got to accept you. So then I sent her the link, but she said, I'll just ask the question here because it's not private. It's just long. And she said, I love Katie. She's always done a lot she's always been there for me in a lot of hard times. She's a very good friend to me. But I don't do Twitter. And she said that she had seen me on, my channel, and I seem to be intelligent and nice. So why did I hate Katie so bad that I am constantly, basically, she was very nice about it. She just seriously wants to know what Katie did. And then I said, do you use Twitter? And then I saw she said she does not use Twitter because she heard it was mean. And I said, well, that's all it would take. But here's the link to my IG. I can show you why. And Like, this lady was, seriously, she doesn't know that side of her. And I don't even have to show her anything Katie said. She knows everything Katie's ever said because she's in every one of her lives. But I will show her everything Katie does that is exactly the same thing she bitches about other people doing.
Katie knows what you're doing.
Ooh.
She knows these weird people that's just all of a sudden out of nowhere, right after you got restrained, started their shit against her, that all of a sudden then start becoming Steve friends. She knows what you're doing, my guy. You're not slick.
My guy.
You've never been. It's why most of the time what you're seeing in the Katie Joy Hate Squad happens behind the scenes.
No, I don't. I put it on my public wall.
Most of the time,
In the secret meeting.
In this story, these guys are fucking so stupid that they do it all right out in the open.
So wait a minute. Do you see the contradiction right there? They do it in these.
He's a walking contradiction. Literally,
right.
He's a walking.
He says it's behind the scenes, but we do it all in the open.
Is it secret or not? You know, what is it?
Is that an oxymoron? Is that what that's called?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, oxymoron is like when someone says like military intelligence because they're saying the military is stupid, so that's more of an oxymoron. But it's more of a contradiction than anything else. It's just he says one thing and then in the very same sentence he actually contradicts what he just said.
Wait. Oh damn! I can't see the chat. What did Donut Conspiracy say to Steve about Steve? Computer. Do you leave? I'm not excited. I am a troll. Time him out if he's gonna troll.
Now, let me go back. Actually, I'm gonna hit it one more time.
Hit that e-cig while you're exercising. There's another oxymoron.
Right?
Take those big inhales there.
Cars are going past
user.
That car had one job and it didn't do it.
I love when you say that.
I liked it when it went by him and honked the horn because he was too close to the road, and I'm like, that car, one damn job, motherfucker.
Also, remember the other night he almost walked into some lady as he was doing his stream.
That was about.
He did have this one
that was like 2 minutes
earlier.
ago.
He apologized.
That was like 5 minutes ago. Now that Jill's saying, "How do you blow people on Twitter?" I didn't mean to. My finger hit the button. I didn't mean to.
Seconds from.
I'm not on Periscope, girl. I'm on YouTube.
So, Mr. Nut, revel in the attention you're getting. You're not getting any more from me. Though I will make a little bit of a, let's say, you'll see. Though, before I hit my vape, I said this. You are a troll. Now, I want this to make many points. I don't just want it to make the point of that you're a damn troll, because you are a troll.
Where the hell is he talking about Nut?
Yeah, he's calling another troll.
Where has he ever trolled anybody?
You're not good at criticizing. You
Red,
don't understand the story. It's why
Red.
you're teamed up with the people.
Red, stop it for a second.
Yeah. I talked to Nut last night in Twitter DMs, and I copied like a bunch of all like the negative comments, and 80%, whatever, 50% of them were blood tall, and he writes to me, "She's a bitch."
Oh yeah.
Calls it like he sees it.
Oh well, he said it when he was in his chat. Like half of the people were being nice to him and saying they, blah blah blah, and then the other ones were being shitty. Like
yeah, well, he only came in like 15 minutes before the end.
Like almost 50-50 split. They argue with each other. He can't even do a live and then listen to him because they're fussing in his live over her.
Yeah, but during that, the whole thing, like he only came in. He came in at 1 minute and 16 seconds, I think, maybe 1:14. So Uni had streamed for 74 minutes already. And really it's, housewife, blood toll, because BX had like 3 supporters in there. And they were also Nut supporters. So they were like, no, that's not what happened. You know, it was about, we didn't come after Katie Joy because of Steve. It had to do with that Katie Joy attacked BX and she lied about him. And they were all attacked. Blood Toll was all over it. And, you know, mostly her. And then, like I said, then every now and then, it's funny because Housewife was like, click, like, I guess, you know, we're taking a screen grab of, you know, what you're saying, you know, we're recording everything, like, okay. And then there was some girl called, who got blocked, something B1, I can't remember.
It was like Beat or something.
What's that?
It wasn't like Beat or Bleat or...
No, something be it, something be it. I can't remember what it was. So be it. That's right. So be it. And she said, you know, she goes, you know, because she was mocking Blood Toll, and she's like, it's pretty late. Don't you have to get up for that job that you got? And then, so Blood Toll is coming after her, and she goes, Blood Toll says to her, you come for me. I come for you. And she's like, oh, I'm so scared. I'm shaking a Blood Toll. You know, she's just mocking the crap out of her. And she eventually got mocked. She got kicked out of the chat.
Yes, Steve. Comic Nut offered to speak with Uni. He said, I'll speak with you, not in this forum, but like whatever. And I don't think he should go on Uni's channel. He said, hell, I'll do, in this chat, he said he would speak to him privately. I said, I wouldn't talk to him privately, but, that's my opinion, cause he's going to lie if no one's listening. But I suggest Uni goes and talks to Comic Nut and let all of the proceeds from the video go to Comic Nut's, foundation or whatever. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
And honestly, good. If you're not smart enough to be able to go back and watch everything, which will take a good 5, 6, 7, 8 days, I'd say.
Darkswire. Damn it. I hate this. I hate Periscope. Darkswire said his next video is private. You mean the last one that's called Goodbye? He must have been having a hissy fit and said, I'm quitting Periscope. And he's changed his mind.
What, he made that one private?
That's what Dark Whisper just said. I don't know if she was talking about that one, but it was just up when I started this video. Maybe his people have told him I'm talking about him, and he don't want me to play that one. This one will probably stop in a minute. He'll private it. But I bet I got it downloaded.
If you put a lot of time into it,
I actually have that.
And you aren't really paying attention throughout all of it, tracking all of it, timelining it out, you're never going to be able to pick this up. You're talking about over a year's worth of things that have happened that you're saying you can just jump in on and somehow make some type of meta criticism on. And if you were good, I bet you could. But either way, you're not. You're working for him. And what, you think no one knows?
So Comic
seriously.
Nut went on one stream with Steve, and he's working for him. Is that how that works? Steve has a mind control.
He has a hypnotoad.
Moderate said, watch out for Bad Blood Toll, a.k.a. Lorianne. She knows big bad bikers that will seek them on you. And she'll let her close family members go back to prison because of an internet quarrel.
Well, I don't know if any of you have ever been in the upper Midwest. They got these people here they're just farm boys, and they're big. They're like 6'3" and like to fight. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I like boys like that. I like them country boys. He wants people to him and his attention. He isn't.
Guidos usually have guns.
That's right. Those are the scariest thing of all.
The only thing I regret, like, because the rest of it, he's finished. Is he finished talking about me? Does he talk about me more? Yeah, at the end, he on that girl. You can't really tell when Comic Nut's in there because so I'm gonna fast forward because when he's in there, he's chatting, and you can tell that Uni starts backing the hell up.
That if you want.
I told you, hold on. He comes in at 1:14.
Okay, well, I'll get it right close to there, and I'll read what he said. He says, "What's up, peeps?"
I'm gonna end this out because it's getting.
He said he's gonna end it, and then he don't. You said 114. I'll go to 110 because I don't want to listen to this fucker talk for an hour and a
Years
half.
ago. This isn't anything recent. So I played. It was a puzzle game, and I liked it. I uploaded the video.
I think he would like puzzles
Jumped
and
into
crayons
my comments and said,
and
"You
coloring
misrepresented
books.
this part of my video." Then he emailed me and got really mad at me. I wrote him back and said, "Hey man, I didn't mean to misrepresent anything. I was just giving my take. Yeah, I didn't try to learn I wasn't doing like this was me just helping you out. So I didn't do some like learn everything about your game. I just did a basic review and recommendation is all I did. So because the dude didn't pay me. The dude just gave me the game for free and asked if I'd do that, and because I liked it, I said yes. So if what I just described was him and Katie, then the next thing I would have done is make a video crying about how this game company yelled at me because he was mad that I put a certain thing in and didn't give a full detail about a game mechanic. You see how fucking stupid it is? You see what I'm saying? You getting me? Let me say it one more time. It would have been like I get all upset because this video I did wasn't to the standard or liked or something was wrong by the person who I was doing the video for, about, or to.
Now they're starting to talk about BX crying in the chat.
Oh, see, that makes me angry.
The developer got mad when all I did was yada yada. It's just poor behavior. Now, I'm not saying the entire thing is poor behavior. I think it's normal for people, especially on the internet, YouTube, things like that, doing interviews, especially when there's a bunch of people in the background yelling and screaming and doxing and crying and flipping out. I think it's normal for there to be tensions when people do interviews and talk. So, in my opinion, I told Katie this, and I said this.
BJ Comment Nut just said, "What's up, people?"
The interview with him. It was. Now, if he's going...
Rock Chick said, "Oh, here comes BJ J-Com." And this is funny.
To make videos. Because now Katie just called him out and said, "You know what? Fuck this. I don't like this."
Oh, so not just join the scope.
That's fucked up. I'm done.
He hasn't seen it yet in the chat. You can tell when he sees it.
Get all butthurt and upset about it.
And now the chat saying, "Hey, EJ.
Content creator ever work with him again?" Right? Because let's just say there's a disagreement about something. Why not just both walk your own way and be happy?
BJ said, "I'm just here to listen, not start shit."
Right? You get me? Why
get me?
That's what Katie did. She voiced her concern and moved the fuck down the road. Right? Now,
he has no evidence to.
He sat there and made a bunch of videos targeted to her and gotten up all upset about this. If that's not true, then sorry, but that's what people have typed in my chat. So I'll look at the chat in just a second.
Oh, so his evidence is what people typed in his chat?
Chopper Lily said, "We don't know. Maybe he did do what she said. You don't know the whole story. So be it," said Blood Tower. So be it, and Blood Tower having it out in the chat.
Yeah, so be it is, I think, a mod for BX or something.
People shouldn't work with the guy. I'm saying that you can't, take some little disagreement between people, or you can't expect not to have disagreement.
BJ said, "I'll listen to it all later."
Between people. You can't expect people to not act like people. And if you are going to be able to do these things, the best way to handle something is to try your best to just work through things in a professional fashion and to be cognizant of the fact that you've got all these people out there trying to fuck with the person you're talking to. So there's an increased chance of things going wrong.
Someone told EJ that he was talking shit about you, and then Jackie Sunshine said, "EJ, he was." They're telling on him.
In my opinion, because there's this increased chance of it going wrong, I think you should be prepared for things to go wrong. That's how I look at it. And how can I prove this?
And BJ Comment Note said, "I don't doubt it."
Long ago, Remember when Steve McRae first asked me to cover the story with Katie, I reached out to Katie. Katie made a couple statements to me and then blocked me. Even though I told her I was going to be neutral, I wasn't.
He said, I asked him to talk and received no response from him. That's what comic said.
Right? She blocked me and got mad at me, and it was a good week or 2 weeks or something with me, with Katie having blocked me there in the beginning. You get me?
You get me, bro?
My point is,
my dude,
these things happen. And what ended up happening later, Katie ended up talking to me once she realized that I was fair, that I was following evidence. And I do think that if you just go through it and you keep being as professional as you can. Now, I'm not saying he didn't.
See, now he knows that. Now he knows he's in the chat. You can tell. And
my point is,
BJ says, everyone knows me. I'm super chill and easy to talk to. But if he doesn't want to, well, he do.
You know, I think the creators who do communicate with each other on the internet,
he knows now.
They at least try, other than maybe a couple crews, but those crews have really bad reputations, like the Commentary Mafia and other people. But I think the people who do try to keep in contact and try to communicate to a level, you know, for the most part, they don't weaponize their
Steve,
against people.
Unifair, Uni-professional?
They either criticize, they either put out how they feel, and they just move on and everything's cool. Certain people get so extremely defensive. You know, they act like the world's over because something didn't go the way they wanted it to. And no, I'm not.
No, I'm not talking about myself.
He's projecting again.
Someone said, Thomas said, BJ, the guy who wants to cancel a channel wants to talk. Go troll somewhere else. And now the chat is pissed.
And these types of stories, I just don't get why in that whole thing, that thing that we're talking about real quick right here, I don't know why it wasn't just the most smallest, tiniest.
Blood Tile said, BJ, I don't think he was talking about you at all. Or at the moment. Excuse me.
Okay, fine. Sorry.
They're trying to save his little ass.
But that's my opinion. Anyway, let me see what you guys are
now
saying.
Now it's his opinion. Oh, now he's going to see
Now he's going to read it. He can't breathe.
Everybody who knows me knows I'm super chill, easy to talk to. But if he doesn't want to, well, he do. You need to listen to my stream. I'll talk
He's
to
talking
you.
to Comic.
If you can put out a video. I don't know why I have to say it again, for fuck's sake, dude. My fuck. I'll talk to you. Okay. Well, let me respond.
For the next 10 minutes, he plugs his own videos and begs Comic Nook to watch his videos.
Okay.
He goes, if you want proof, watch my videos. I hate when he says that, because I'm not sitting through an hour, 5 hours of video.
And trolls. And yeah, I have videos. You can just watch them on my channel. Of
See?
Steve
Watch my videos.
doxing people live. Of Little Red doxing people. Admittedly, she admits to it. She doesn't even deny it.
Who?
And others. I don't know how you have any criticism for other people before you criticize that kind of thing, because you're right next to those people. And the last thing I'll say is, if you ever want to talk to a YouTuber, I don't know how you expect to talk to them when you tell them you want to take their audience from them and destroy their channel. Because that's trolling, dude. That's straight up trolling. So, yeah. I don't know if you got a response to that. I'll wait for a second.
He did give a response. He said it's super easy to it, and I'll explain it to you. But just you.
I'll actually be nice enough to keep an open mind here.
Nice enough to keep an open mind. Ooh, Uni.
Okay, I'll take a look, dude, but listen. I'll just say one thing real quick since you jumped in. This shit is not how things are being represented by the people you hang
now he's blaming it on us.
You get me? It is not that way. So I don't know what they're telling you about me, about the other people involved in this story, but it's so easy to be able to understand it. You can just watch a couple of my videos.
Yeah, you'll understand everything if you watch my videos.
If you really were not trying to troll me, the first thing I would have done is went and watched a couple of my videos. They have to do with this
his
situation.
Videos are all one-sided. Why would he just watch yours?
Straight up. But I'm just going to be dead serious. I don't fuck with people who threaten to, fucking destroy my channel. And if you're around creators and they start talking about destroying someone's channel and you're fine with that, why am I going to interact with you? Straight up. I'm not damning
Because he's
you.
chicken.
I'm not saying I won't interact with you. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm trying to be as open and logical as I can here, dude. I have a feeling no matter what YouTuber I approach and say, hey, if these guys are trying to dox people, they're going around threatening
Amy
to
Lou,
tear
I
down
agree.
channels, they're going around threatening or talking about how they desire to take their audience from people. You know, I think every YouTuber would say, well, I'm not fucking with those guys. They sound like some fucked up people there.
Hey,
Because
wait a
this
minute.
thing that we're
Wait a
doing
minute.
is supposed
How
to
come I
be
lost my
a
wrench?
game of responses,
Where did my
a
wrench
game
go?
of logic, a game of criticism, of YouTube
Hey, Red.
videos.
Reds.
It's not supposed
What? What?
Where'd my wrench go? How come I lost my wrench?
Huh?
How come I lost my wrench?
What account are you on? Are you on the same account?
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, that's right. I forgot. I'm on a different account.
people sitting in a Facebook group making fun of people's appearances and shitting on people and putting people down and doing all this dumb shit. And then sharing people's addresses and sharing people's phone numbers, threatening to call people's neighbors, threatening to go talk to people's neighbors at their homes.
He never said where he saw that. It was
and the only
Periscope,
people
YouTube.
that are doing that are the people whose
And
stream
then I
you were
admitted it.
sitting on. So really, if you come talk to me, I don't think you're going to want to talk to me, bro, because if you talk to me, all you're going to see is hard evidence of everything I've just said from them. And you're gonna
Hard
have to
evidence,
fucking
which
start
we have yet to
criticizing
see.
them in the way that right now you've been criticizing other people. If you're not trolling, if you're being sincere, you will turn on Steve McRae and criticize him like every YouTuber before you. Why? Because Steve doxes, he harasses, he threatens, he does fucked up shit. It's not a claim. This is all proven up to now. I don't even think the dude would even deny it at this point, because if he does, people could just start
Yeah,
tagging
he's
you on
underestimating
Twitter with
Comic
the
Nut.
clips of this shit. So, I do hope you
No, Kels, he does not believe what he
YouTuber out
says.
there is gonna probably look at you in a negative
He
way.
just wants us
You were
to.
chilling with him and haven't criticized him yet.
Every
Comic Nut-
YouTuber, Steve, we've all turned on you.
Yeah, Comic Nut fought the government of Nicaragua. I don't think he's afraid of
But
these
honestly,
people.
Steve hates
Right?
me.
Listen, y'all.
Why does he hate me? Have you ever asked him that? Have you ever sat and logically tried to ask him?
I
why
watched
he
it
hates
happen
me?
in real
Because this
time,
dude
motherfucker.
loves
I
me.
know.
Hey,
Okay.
Steve, why do you hate
I was the
Uni?
best
He wanted me to ask
YouTuber
you.
ever, according to Steve McRae. You know what I'm saying? He only hates me because I found some shit, I found some clips, I found some stuff that debunked Steve McRae that proved he was lying.
He's never debunked.
Can you pause it for a second?
Yeah, because Steve's back.
He
Yeah,
pulls
yeah.
everything out of context. He doesn't show the full clip. He always twists everything. Everything.
I watched Steve get so mad he took his headphones off and slammed them down.
I've only had to do that once in 7 years.
I've never seen him do that.
So let me make it clear. I deny everything he said. I've never doxed anybody ever. I've never harassed anybody, and I've certainly never threatened anybody. I like to see evidence for any of that. And here's the thing. I will do this, Reds, because I trust you. You find me a Uni supporter that's willing to go in your channel with me to go over any evidence that Uni has.
A Uni what? A sub?
Yeah, anyone that really wants to know. Right, there's certain people we know that don't give a shit. I'm not going to be freaking catfish. We're not catfish. What is it called? Sea lion. Right. But if there's an actual person who thinks Uni has evidence of anything he just said, I will go on your channel. I'll put up $100, $100 my own money, that they won't be able to prove that. And they have to put up $100 too for charity. I think it's fair. And I'm not even lying. I mean, straight up, $100. I would do 1,000, but most people don't want to go that high.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, but I guarantee none of them will take you up on it.
But why? If it's so prevalent, this is $100. I'm putting this out. This is a commitment, right? I'm making a legal obligation, $100 that we'll put up. We'll give it to somebody. We'll make a fair kind of judgment thing of any evidence of what he said.
But they don't have any evidence, and that's why they won't show up.
Well, that's my point. Shouldn't people be recognizing this?
We do have evidence. He doesn't.
You got all kinds of evidence.
When people talk about evidence, and then they don't ever ask. I think it's fair. Thank you, people in the live chat. Fair. This is what I want people to know. This is what I want people to see. I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is. He won't.
Sometimes the evidence is.
I'll tell you what. I'll even do it with Unirock directly in your channel. You, me, and him. He puts $100 for charity. I put up $100 for charity. The only thing I ask is after. Only thing I ask is after Kyle gets his ass handed to him by the judge.
I would love to talk to Unirock.
You guys like that?
Too chicken to come here.
So let me ask live chat. Do you guys like that live chat? Do you think that's fair? If Unirock has this evidence, I will put $100 up. He puts $100 up for charity. We'll find an honorable, equitable person, probably Landon or something. He brings the evidence, and we'll let a neutral, arbitrary person decide whether he has made his case for any fucking thing that he's talked about with me.
Or me. The dogs and shit.
There you go. It's out there. There you go. Court's in your ball game.
Y'all go tweet that
Uni's too chicken to come to this channel. I'm just saying it.
Well, so he's gonna have to suck it up. This is $100 for charity.
He'll say he don't talk to doctors. That's what he'll say.
Well, that's what's in question, right? That's what's in question, right?
We should all blast this on Twitter.
Knock yourself out.
I can prove where his girlfriend.
Come on,
because here's the thing: I got other shit to do with my life. I don't want to sit there and worry about Unirock. That's my offer. If he never takes me up on it, you all know he's full of shit. Okay, he doesn't have to. I mean, like I said, I'm never going to talk. I mean, I would never talk to him on his channel, and he's never going to be on mine. And I'll never talk to him about mine. But I know he's full of shit. He knows he's full of shit. You all know he's full of shit, and I want to be done with it. I got other fucking things to do with my life. Then worry about this idiot. So there you go. It's out there, but I want people to see he never produces any evidence of this stuff. I've never. What's that?
Shin said tweet it so I can share it. I will, but I can't. I'm not on that screen where I can type right now. Somebody type it up for me and at me, and I'll share it.
Share what? Share what?
What Steve just said.
Put open invitation to Unirock.
Presents his evidence. Yeah, presents his evidence and show anything that he said that I've done like that. And by the way, show that I've ever had a restraining order too. That's another thing he has to do.
And show that I've ever had a felony, and it can just be.
Or show that you have 30 felonies. Show that. Yeah, no, I can't speak for you because I don't know.
Show that
I can
I've
only
ever
say
had
for myself.
one. Show that I've ever had one.
Well, you have to put up your own money for that. I trust you, but
I will.
I can't speak for you.
I might have to PayPal me, bro, but I will. No, I won't because I'll win his $100.
Yeah, so there it goes. He's full of shit, people. Can we just do your thing? Like I said, you enjoy yourself. I'll listen to you. I will. But I won't be around this shit. I'm tired of it. I never talk about Unirock. I don't have any troll army. I've never had a troll army. Never has that ever happened. You all know it's never. What?
If he would quit
He's paranoid. Look, Little Red.
If he quit talking about me, I'd have no reason.
Yeah, and that's fine. But let me put it this way: I remember I moderated when we had Flat Earth Aussie Jesus on. What was it? Fight the Flat Earth. Remember that?
Yes.
And I walked out of that discussion because Flat Earth Aussie Jesus has mental issues. I'm going to put this on the table. Unirock, I believe, in my opinion, needs to go seek professional mental health. I don't want to be even something's going to happen with that dude, and I don't want to feel more responsible. He is not mentally well. Just straight up not mentally well. He's paranoid. He's delusional. Something's not right with him. I'm not comfortable even dealing with him any longer. Right? So from here on out, I don't even want to even be around him or anything that he talks about. I just think it's unethical to make. When this guy is so far gone and people can't see that he's suffering from paranoid delusions, there's something wrong.
And I'll say that about his counterpart. But
I will keep my offer open for some time. But like I said, it has to be after. Hopefully Kyle ends up in jail. That's my end goal, but we'll see. Okay, yeah. I love you guys, but I am going to go actually get ready prepare for a show that I have tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, we love you.
All right, thank you guys.
Love you, Steve.
I think we were about.
Bye, Dottie.
I think we were about to the end of that Periscope anyway, so that's cool. That was perfect ending. What a triggered individual. Why is he so offended by me?
You've crawled all the way under his skin, and he
Who
can't
did I
handle
dox? multiple people.
Yeah, I'm waiting to. Yeah, where's all this proof? He says facts backed by evidence, right? Isn't that what he says? Facts.
It's provably proven.
Provably. You're so felonious, Little Red.
Yeah, and I'm so felonious that if he really has my record and it has 30 felonies on it, or 1 felony on it, I would give him permission to dox me. He does not have no record with my name on it that's got a felony. He's an idiot.
I'm about as squeaky clean as they come, so.
Well, I ain't gonna say that. I mean, I just didn't get caught.
Record-wise, at least.
I went into drugs and shit, though. I didn't never do bad shit. I was like a wild teenager, like that kind of shit. Hey, Keno.
I was going to possibly move to another country, and I had, in order to do that, I've got an FBI background check because you had to do that to apply for residency. Mine is like clean as a whistle.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm going to Twitter.
Not everyone's got 30 felonies, like Uni says.
Well, Uni does. Well, he doesn't have 30 felonies, but he's got some felonies.
Does he have felonies or misdemeanors? Felonies, really? What?
Well, I think assault is a felony, so.
Don't talk about.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
We're his record. There's a lot of misinformation, and I ain't even going to be a liar like him. I've seen a lot of stuff that I think. I've seen mugshots that look like him, but might not be him. So I ain't even. I've seen his record, but I never tweeted it. I never shared it. I never even sent it around another DM. And I know my personal information, not a criminal record, but my personal information is getting shared around amongst that community. Because I've seen it. Joe had it. She gave it to me, and I know that some of those other trolls from that group shared it with them. But it's not a background like a criminal record. It's just my personal shit. I didn't even share his record, and I know the record that I've got is his. I would never share it. It's not my place to share it. But he is.
Who was Katie Joy talking about Sammy Joe? Are you talking about Lil Red?
What?
In the chat, Sammy Joe says, and Katie was talking about you. When? I don't know if she's referring to someone else in the chat or you.
That's probably when she mentioned.
She talks about me as much as he does.
No, but she also mentioned, she said that, she allegedly had these things, it was a Twitter. I saw it.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff I forwarded to you today.
Oh yeah, and she won't take it down. It's okay.
It's been there for a while.
It's like she was begging for attention. Whatever. She got it. She wanted it. She got it.
Yeah, she got a lot of nerve. Like, her life's all perfect. Miss Stepford wife.
And I do.
You can tell she's unhappy.
And I like earlier when I said Patty spoke with me, I wasn't doxing or telling on her. It's literally in my comments in my video on my channel. I don't know if that was. I don't know how. I don't know if y'all can see like all comments or you have to go to a certain video. I'm not sure where it's at, but it was today we were talking. Started yesterday. But someone tell her she's more than welcome. Like, I don't know how to go up with her because all I see her is on YouTube. She's more than welcome to come here and no one would attack her. I've never seen her be ugly. I've seen her.
That's one thing about our chat. It's always very respectful.
I have seen her simp for Katie or like, not bulldog because she's not mean. So, invite her here and like talk. We're not assholes. Katie's the asshole. And if she came here, Katie'd probably block her.
Amy Lou says KJ is mad because you're getting Uni's attention, Little Red. She's jealous of you. Oh my God, Little Red. KJ's jealous of you.
Well, Avi.
She's a.
Well, what did she mean? She claimed she privated so she could block a bunch of trolls. Then she took the credit for finding them with an app, but is still getting trolled by Adria and No Proof Lane.
Well, if she didn't want trolls, why did she unprivate herself? Because now she's opening all the trolls again.
She also tweeted out today, because yes, I saw it anyway, she might have said that, but I saw your Twitter even though it was private. But she said that people were telling her this is the calmest her Twitter's been in forever. You know what? She couldn't stand that. Because why? Because she loves the drama.
She lives for drama.
She loves being a victim. And if no one's coming at her on her page behind the block, she can't be a victim.
Could you imagine being her husband? That's all I gotta say.
Ugh. Poor him. If I didn't think...
No, I was gonna say I feel bad for him, but then I think about some of the shit he says. No, I don't feel bad for him.
I don't either.
Yep.
They deserve each other. Who said something about TMS violation? Emmy. Somebody said something about TMS. I'm looking at TV instead of my phone. That's crazy. Yeah, she was going on about how do we want to hear that? She was going on about how she's a victim. Did y'all hear that? Let's play. Let's listen.
Let's listen. You have to do that more often because people love that.
That's your tagline. Let's listen. Hashtag let's listen.
We're feasible.
Yeah, you should put that
hashtag victimhood.
You should put that as a hashtag in your description too. Let's listen.
Yeah, you should. That's a good one.
I think I've put it in my titles before.
Let's listen. I think I've seen that.
I don't remember which one it was. She does so damn many of these a day. And she didn't show her face. A message, this kills me. A message to influencers spreading COVID. Like she didn't go get her lips did and go buy some makeup.
Right. I'm sure buying some makeup at Ulta was essential, and getting your lips fattened up was essential.
Trolling is serious is the title.
Hey guys.
Guys.
Why did she poof her lips out like that? She didn't used to do that.
She looks retarded unless she said that.
I
take it back.
Y'all talk about yourself for just a second.
Okay. I'm waiting for them to unplump or unswell, which I don't think they have yet. But hey guys, it's Katie. Sorry, that's my best impression I have of KJ. Hey guys, it's Katie. You have a little sing song on the end of it. Because using guys is such a Midwest thing to do. It really is. Use it instead of y'all, it's just you guys.
You guys. Well, isn't you guys is
it can be like in New York, you go, use guys. You gotta put an S on the U.
That's the real Guidos say that. But
I didn't have any popcorn.
Use guys.
I got Jersey. Can you guys?
I didn't have any popcorn, so I had to go get a beer. I hadn't had one today.
Did you missed my Katie impression? Ready?
I did. I missed it.
Hey guys, it's Katie.
Amy Lou cracking her jaw is the funniest shit. Yes, and you sound just like
okay, can I ask a question? And I'm just asking because I don't know. Is that a side effect? Can what she did with the jaw, is it possibly a side effect of drug use?
Amphetamines.
I've seen online it is.
Cocaine, yes, absolutely. Any stimulant. I
heard it's like meth jaw, someone called it.
Yeah, Adderall did that to me. It made me grind my teeth. That's why I don't take Adderall.
Really?
Yes.
So, from what I understand, if you have ADHD, it's supposed to bring you down. Okay. But if you're normal and you take Adderall, it gets like it's a speed, right?
No, that's not how it works. It's
not?
Before you hit in children, like my youngest son took it. In children, it calms you. It like brings you down. My kid hated it. But it made his grade, it helped his grades. He went from having to go to summer school to being on the principal's list every year.
So it helped him focus.
It helped him focus, but it made him tired. It made him like slower. It calmed him down. But once he hit puberty, like right before he hit puberty, I took him off of it, or his dad did. in adults, it's like speed. It's methamphetamine. It's like it is.
But I thought if you're an adult,
the generic,
it's supposed to help you focus.
It does help you focus, but it's called amphetamine salts on the bottle if you get the generic.
Right.
So it helps you focus, but the reaction, like the up or down, depends on how old, like your age for some reason. And I've read that.
Okay.
And the pharmacist, I used to work for a pharmacy when I was taking it, and they explained that to me. I'm like, why is my kid? It makes him sleepy, and it just makes me want my jaw be sore the next day. I didn't take it very long. Like I was ill as hell, like snippety. Maybe that's why she's such a bitch. It's like, ladies, have any of y'all ever taken prescription diet pills? I did one time, like right after I had my kids.
No.
And same thing, jack you up, and you feel like you did some cocaine or something, and like just bitchy. If you're it made me grumpy.
I've never had to be anything like that.
And
I'm happy about that.
I'm very sensitive to medication, so I can't even take Claritin D because any medicine that's got ephedrine in it, like the allergy medicine that's daytime, I don't mess with it.
You know, I'm going to show my age here by saying this probably. When I was a kid, you were just sad, or you were, you just were really a rambunctious kid. And now it's like, ooh, I have anxiety. I got to take a pill for that. You know, it's like, I feel like a lot of things can be treated without big pharma. You know, there's other, just.
That's not true, Ashley. That's not true, Ashley, because I had ADHD. I can't remember shit. I can't focus. I can't get shit done. I needed it, but I didn't like the side effects, so I quit taking it.
I'm not saying all, because I know there are certain conditions that totally require medication. I get it, but I think as a society we're a little bit too reliant.
Now if you're I agree.
As a cure to what ails us.
If she's talking about to the point that Katie did the with her jaw, nothing like that.
That was crazy.
It would make me like clench my jaws, like I felt like shaky. The jaw jacking thing, it didn't do that like the meth jaw. I never got that from taking a Adderall when I was on it. And I don't understand what that thing she did either. That was like she was trying to pop her jaw. I don't know.
Yeah, it was like stuck and she had to crack it open or something. It was crazy.
I remember when I was a kid, I was super hyperactive.
And will jack you up, Ashley.
I was really I was a real handful for the school. And what they wound up doing was they gave me like chores, like I would like go into the office and do their printing, you know what I mean? When they used to have the old mimeograph machines.
I remember those.
That would get passed around to all the teachers, and I would have to go to the gym to help set up the gym mats and all sorts of little things like that. I used to put the flag up in the morning and take the flag down at the end of the school day.
Did you get to wash chalkboards?
No, I didn't have to do any of that. But
we all volunteer for that. That was the most fun stuff ever.
They gave me stuff to do, which really, improved my behavior. Basically, it really did.
I mean, I
basically burned some of it off.
Y'all were both a couple years older than me. Had y'all ever heard of ADHD when y'all were coming up?
No.
Not really. It was like you were hyper. That's what they said. Hyper kid. Or rambunctious. Or got a lot of energy.
I don't remember ever hearing about it in elementary school. And
well, you want to hear something sad? I have an older brother who's pretty severely autistic. And coming from a large family, I don't think my parents knew how to deal with him. They put him in a mental institution.
Oh.
But that was common back then. That was in the 60s and 70s. And we used to go pick him up every weekend. It was like 45 minutes away. And I knew that drive like the back of my hand. But we always went and got my brother so he could spend time with the family. But if you think about that happening now, it would never happen now. He would have been mainstreamed into school. you know,
Look, when it first
different
started,
times.
when I first had kids, I'm like, I thought people were just medicating their kids so they didn't have to deal with and I fought it. My kid struggled learning. I'm like, no, I'll just work harder with him. We're not medicating him. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. Well, he needed it, and it helped him, but I only kept them on it for a couple years because I didn't want it to turn into he's a grown up taking it. But I mean, some people have to have it. I know a lot of people take it. I know a lot of people.
Right, and it helps a lot of people. I agree. Meds are needed, but I think sometimes, my own personal opinion is I think sometimes you rely on them.
Oh, rare.
When you can, you know, let's say you're having an anxious day, maybe going out and getting some exercise, because exercise helps your endorphins.
I didn't have the hyper part. I was just attention deficit disorder, and I didn't have it in school. I didn't have this until after I had children, or I didn't realize it until after I had children, but as an adult. But I don't know if they still make that drug, but there's one called Strattera that's non-stimulant that you can take that doesn't have that side effect. But I just hate I have to take so many pills for my allergy. I take Singulair. I take 2 pills for a stomach ulcer because I've had to have surgery on my stomach before. I take a lot of pills, not like any kind of narcotics, but I have to take a lot. I have to take an inhaler twice a day. My allergies are horrible, so I absolutely hate. I want to get off stuff, you know. I don't want to have to take more pills, so I take Allegra, Singulair, and there's the inhaler. There's 4 or 5 different kinds. I can't even keep up with them. Then I have to give myself a vitamin B shot once a month, and I have to take a vitamin D pill once a week.
Well, I live up in the Great White North where you have to take, well, not literally Canada, but I feel like it sometimes. Well, I have to take vitamin D year round because I just don't get enough vitamin D or sun, especially in the winter.
I have a vitamin deficiency.
They say a lot of people do because of how sedentary America's become and staying inside and playing video games and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So they recommend it, and they actually say it's a good thing. So I've been taking vitamin D.
I think Vyvanse is people have switched over with children more. Most adults I know are on Adderall, but kids, most of the people I know who have kids that are on stuff, it's Vyvanse now. I don't know what the difference is. Let me see. My eyes are so blurry. What time is it?
It's 10 o'clock your time.
10 o'clock.
Let's listen for a couple of minutes I want y'all to hear the poor me thing. I don't think this is the one. We'll see.
The poor me.
Okay. I am in the process of rendering my final video of the day, which is about
because
I'm not gonna lie.
Just because I don't want her to feel left out.
And you're saying these
She goes, they haven't talked about me in a couple days.
That's not the one I wanted y'all to see.
Hey guys, sorry about that. I can't show you my face because I'm getting ready for the day. I haven't gotten ready yet today, and I just was actually at I went grocery shopping and stopped at Ulta.
In
while
Ulta.
I was out grocery shopping to pick up my normal makeup for.
She never leaves the house. No.
Oh, see, she just gave herself away. She said, "I went to Walmart to get my usual makeup." No, she don't get Walmart makeup.
Where's Uni?
Amy Lou says Uni's live now.
You know, reach out to them, or
is he on Periscope?
See through what's happening, and those are the people that you have to hang on to on this platform.
Let me look.
It's ruthless. This world is ruthless. There's a lot of people that really just want to tear other people down, and they just want to ruin other people's success.
This
and,
is just her being a. This whole stream was her being a
and
victim.
I've never wanted to be
Oh
that
my
person.
God.
I
Well,
want to
poor
tell
me.
stories, but I
Does she
never
realize she's
don't.
turned herself into a public figure, and you
Unless
have to
it's,
be
you
able
know,
to
a
take the
story
good with the
that's
bad?
She
abuse.
wanted
I know
it.
it's a novel
I
idea.
get thicker skin.
But
They made me get thicker skin.
sometimes I forget
She's
that
been told that over and over. Thicker skin. And if you don't like what people are saying, you don't read it.
Is he talking about me yet, Dawn? What do you?
I feel like I'm in a fight with my eyebrows.
What's
This is a
Joey?
non-closed live stream on YouTube.
What's that mean? What's Joey?
It says it's called Silver and Gold.
It's easy to forget that there's a lot of people out there.
Oh, is he going to talk about
that
something?
don't think
Oh, is he talking about
things are true
Steve
and know
Silver
that what's
Fox
being
or
said is
whatever he
wrong
calls him?
that
Oh,
believe in
I'm
you,
trying to
and those are
find
the
it.
people that are the ones that should be focused on. So it's hard because if you want to stick up for yourself, then you're feeding into the drama, which I don't necessarily agree with. I think
What? Wait, what?
you should be able to stick
There
up
it
for
is. It's on
yourself
Rock a
without
lot.
feeding into drama.
Scheduled for 9 o'clock.
Truly.
She's talking about how she don't
Be
like
able
feeding
to
into
speak
drama.
your mind and speak your piece.
That's all
without
she does
fear
is
of
feed into
people labeling
drama.
you a
No,
perfect
she creates it.
or, you know, just sharing
That
your
too.
point of view. And one of the hardest jobs.
Should I post this birth certificate to
being quiet.
Twitter? Would it be
When
a
you're
bad
feedback.
idea? No, I'm going to do it
I'm
anyways.
just going to keep being quiet.
Oh, and can I say, I will say this. Someone, I don't remember where I don't remember if it was a DM or if it was on I think it was on a public comment, told me that KJ asked for people's opinions or something about something related to, I don't know if it was religion or something, blah, 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 whatever. So this person sent her an email about her high school relationship with someone, and she said it was like Katie never responded to her, and the next day, and I've got the email, she sent it to me, and I've got to ask her, is it okay for me to share? The next day, Katie goes on her stream, and all of a sudden, she had a high school boyfriend that got thrown out of his family because of her not being, what religion? Jehovah's? Was it
Jehovah's.
Yeah. So she asked for people's opinions on a subject and got an email from someone, and I read it. It was 4 screenshots long. KJ never responded to her, and then all of a sudden had the exact same story.
Dirty, dirty, dirty. Annie says, yes, KT, you're always in a fight with your eyebrows. I agree. And I've actually watched, I hate to say it, I've watched a couple of her Get Readies with me. Her eyebrows are already done. Why does she do that? Why doesn't she do them during her Get Ready?
Dottie, why were you watching to Get Ready with me?
Because I wanted to go, ugh. No, I don't know.
What not to do?
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to see what she did, which is
what
bad.
Kind of shit
I haven't done it in a while. But I just want to know why she does her eyebrows before she starts her stream.
I can honestly
She probably
say,
messes up 30 times and has to start over.
Oh God.
I don't know.
I can honestly say I have not been to her YouTube channel and watched one of her videos in ages. I have not even given her a hate view. Everything I see is clipped and posted or screenshotted or
everything's on Twitter or Reddit. Because that's how good it is. We got other people on top of for us.
It's funny to me that and I'll still say it, I'll take the blame. I'm proud. I hope it wasn't about me. I don't care what they say. I think it was. I think she was triggered. I said on my stream, she'll never private her shit, and she thinks, her paranoid ass thinks I sent people to her page. No, I ain't sent nobody to your page. Everybody I know's been blocked from her page. But I did comment the other night from behind the block a lot. Under that tweet, after she made her claims about me, I went behind my friends that were behind the block and commented. The next morning, bam, her page is gone.
You have a talent.
Pissing people off?
crawling under their skin.
Job,
Yeah.
and I love my
Just call me a red bug.
and I love everything. In July, I'm bringing this all up because the month of July just ended. All of our metrics are out, and it was a tough month. I mean, the channel did well, but it wasn't.
She's complaining about her money.
She's crying about money. Oh my god.
I'm just gonna stay focused on the content.
I try 9mm.
And trying to stay positive and giving you all of that stuff, but don't expect me to not.
It's
use
the
my
Adderall,
voice
Emmy,
if I'm,
that makes her glittery and sweaty.
you know, in a situation where I feel like what's going on is wrong. I'm not gonna just be silent. But
She talks
I'm
in
also
circles
not
like
gonna
Uni
respond to
now.
a lot of stuff. So, and I don't respond to a lot of the stuff. I don't respond to most.
Wait, is he or you're betting?
So, anyways, it's
He
been
can't
nice
start
to see
that
that
shit.
person who helped me get started on YouTube slowly come back to
Oh, he's
this
talking about
platform
Kyle. She's talking about Kyle.
and have his voice heard and you know,
Now she's
speak his
his
mind,
white
speak
knight.
his truth, and I knew that he was never lying.
She just
and I
gets
knew that
lady
he was never
boners for the most
a bad
random
person.
people.
It's, you know, I knew that he's been labeled a lot of things, and I know that people still think a lot of terrible things about him, and, you know, at the end of the day, he made mistakes,
You know.
and he has definitely owned
You
those
know.
mistakes.
You know.
You know. You gotta
But
say the long O's. You
I
know.
don't think that anyone's single mistake should ever be their defining moment.
what about their 1000th mistake?
Right, I was thinking
What
the same
about
thing.
the same mistake repeated hundreds of times?
You didn't know him before? Oh, he's a good guy.
She's talking about Kyle.
He's really funny. That's one of my favorite things about him.
She sounds
She
like
just
she's
loves
got
her
a crush.
gay
One of
friends,
my
that's
favorite
for
things
sure.
about him is that he stands up for people, even if it's not popular. And that's something that happens a lot. Like on YouTube, is like people will just not stand up for other people because they don't want to get involved, because they don't want to deal with the fans, they don't want to deal with the potential negative ramifications that it could have on their channel. They don't want to be attached to something. They don't want to be.
Oh, she just rambling.
They just don't want to be a part of that.
Is it that, like, the end of the month when YouTube pays you, is she pissed? Is she whining?
She saw her money amount for the previous month.
Well, I
She
saw
must
her
have got her
social blade today.
end of the month report.
I saw her social blade today, so I get it. I get what's wrong with her.
You just have to weed it
Is that
out.
why she put out like 5 videos today?
Probably.
I'm still fighting with my eyebrows, in case you're wondering.
Ah, Emmy, you're right on it. And Stina Marie, you were like, oh, she got to fight with those things for a while to get them looking the way they do, which isn't very good.
Yeah, they're very crooked, probably.
I'm excited that it was nice to hear him say that he was proud of me last night. I guess that's where all this comes from.
Oh, see, Kyle said he was proud of her, and now she's all like, "Ooh, look at me."
They're proud of you. It just means a lot. I don't really think that you know who I'm talking about, to be honest. Because everyone that I
She
talk
won't
about
say
in
his
these
name.
situations will say that I'm talking about those people, and I'm not. I'm not talking about anyone new. I'm not talking about anyone that's shown up recently. I'm not talking about anyone specifically.
She says that.
She's a greedy bitch, Tina. That's why.
Because she's the primary breadwinner. She has to support her family.
I'm not going to say his name. I don't want to say anybody's name.
Is she talking about Steve now?
No, she's talking about Kyle, and she don't want to say his name because if he does not agree,
Why not?
Because if he does not agree to do smoking none with her, she's gonna be pissed at him.
Long enough, you'll figure out who I'm talking about.
Right.
In my opinion, just a guess.
He's not a terrible person. He's made mistakes.
This from someone that thinks she's not
That's
a terrible
all I can
person.
say about that.
I can't stand what she's putting on makeup. All you hear is clanging all over the place.
Golden Manya said, "How can one brag so blatantly?" Sit down, KJ, and
Like,
be
I
humble.
had nothing when I started.
Yeah, did you
I
guys
started on YouTube, like on his channel, like co-hosting, I had no subscribers, zero, none.
Hey, can you stop it for a second,
Yeah,
Little Red?
she's doing like, what are those people that they're talkers? They're like lift you up talkers. She's trying to give herself one of those speeches. I had zero.
Reds.
I had nothing.
Yeah, Reds.
Yeah.
You know how she gives Kyle credit for starting her career?
Yeah.
Actually, she started with Jared with AT2.
I saw that on Twitter today.
Yes. She ain't gonna say that though.
Yep.
I did not know that. I did not know that she started on Jared's show.
Because he's a helpful guy. So I'm sure he helped her out. And she doesn't want that as part of her narrative because that's, Uni hates him so much. So.
Because she's attacking him too, right?
Well, probably because he's Steve adjacent. So, she's got to trash him, too.
Hi guys, someone told me they were proud of me, so I might make a 20-minute video about it. I don't know. Toad's Wild Ride. Love you. Love your name. She wears me out too, Sherry Martin. Like, it's draining. She said she started on her own on a live one time.
Her story never stays the same.
So now she's okay. So where did she say that? Because that's what I did. I started on my own posting videos. I never intended to go live, and then I just did one night.
And here we are today.
Yeah, I wanted to point out something.
30 days later.
I wanted to point out something you probably didn't notice in the chat, which is actually a really good idea. Sheena Living Water says you should have a stream with all of Uni's ex mods.
That would be amazing.
Oh, that's a good
idea. Could you imagine that? Oh, let's make it happen.
I mean, some of them are here right now. Did Moderate leave? Last night, War was here. I don't know if PJ...
Yep. At least you can get like 3 or 4 of them. I'm sure probably
I'm sure you get old mofo in here.
I think Hannah Bananas is on my Twitter.
Yep. And she's that would be pretty funny. That would be a good one.
And
he would lose his shit for real.
I'll make that. Yeah, that sounds like a good one.
Yeah, you guys gotta make it.
Gotta do it.
That's a good idea, Joe.
Yeah, we gotta make that happen.
It'll be a roundtable discussion. We'll invite Uni.
Yeah,
you can invite him.
And KJ
see what he has to say.
KJ can be in the chat. Sheena Living Waters, thanks for coming. We're fixing to get off of here too because I'm a working girl. I got 12 hours to do tomorrow. And I am not going to be on Twitter until 2 o'clock again this morning. I have not been... I keep saying I'm going to sleep and early, and then I get off these lives and I need to just not look and just check my DMs tomorrow.
Put your phone down and leave it there.
So, I've had so much fun tonight. This was cool. That's a good... We got to make that happen, though, Joey. Is anyone...
Yeah, people are willing.
I definitely think Mod and War would. I think PJ would.
PJ would. I bet you Hannah would.
You can make it as like a multi...
Who else is there? I didn't know his mods. Who else is there?
But Reds, what you could do is you could make it like a multi-part thing. One night you have just a couple of them on, and they could tell their stories, so that you don't have all of them on at the same time, because that way there's too much. Yeah, like they're all gonna.
When you get more than 3 people talking in one of these, it gets where you can't talk.
Yeah, well, I'm saying have 2 or 3 at a time if they're willing to come on, instead of having 7 of them come on at the same time.
Right. Hannah, she had to, if I'm not mistaken, she had to back out for a little while. He said she was gone for like a year, but she suffered a terrible, tragic loss, if I'm correct about who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Or with a very close family member, and it was unimaginable. Like, I couldn't even imagine. Bad.
Emmy said your job must be a work release program, you felonious fugitive.
Yeah, girl. That's why I've got to get off this live stream, because I got to, they're fixing to lock the cell.
But do you know that Uni actually made a joke. He said that's why he was wearing a mask, because he was afraid of, what happened to Hannah's father. He actually made kind of a joke. Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah. He goes, because of, I can't remember the exact phrasing of it, but he kind of implied that, like he doesn't want an accident of, some kind of accident, which kind of was related to what happened to her dad. He's just a piece of garbage. He really is.
He is garbage, for real.
He let a bunch go for no reason, Kels, but then the ones that left,
some left as well.
They had good reason, because they had been there together for a long time, and he did them wrong.
It was moderate extremist is the one. That's the one who started it.
I love you, Manya. Yeah.
He treated him like crap.
Mofo left because of war, I think, right? Or was it because...
No, it was moderate extremist.
Yeah, I get them mixed up because I never was a sub to him.
Well, Mofo ganging, he's the one that left, or then he had Hannah Bananas.
Yeah, Hannah. PJ
left a while before them, I think, didn't she?
I'm not sure, to tell you the truth. But,
no, PJ left.
Yeah, I try not to watch Uni too often because I just can't take that voice.
The only reason I know PJ left after he booted.
Oh.
The one that he booted, what was it, moderate? Or he booted one just because he was gone for, like, something had happened. It was like an issue. He had an issue. He had like a family thing, or maybe it was just a personal thing. And he took his wrench like live instead of talking to him.
That was war, wasn't it?
I don't remember. I don't know him. I don't know any of them except for I know him now because they come here, and they're
Isn't that crazy? Think about that. It's pretty awesome.
He says I'm
Doublemint says rock a lot, LARPs a lot is live right now.
Oh, I know y'all are dying to go watch them. Just kidding.
Uni's chat is talking about us already.
Damn it. You're going to make me have to go.
Go figure.
Let's go. I'm about 11 o'clock is as late as I'm staying up, damn it. Is it on rock?
It's on rock a lot.
I ain't giving this little psych. Didn't he say, wait, time out. Last night or today, I'm almost positive someone said, he said, no more talking about Little Red, right?
Yep.
That was it. Right.
He's full of crap.
Maybe because of Steve came on.
And Steve was saying he don't want
that's why.
Well, all I played was him talking about me. So is he seriously going to go talking about me again? He took
maybe he's going to talk about that you had Mr. Nutt on your show last night.
That would be awesome. He's jealous.
Look at you, brand new channel. You can pull in the names.
There's 74 people in his chat. Woo.
And how long's he been around?
Hi, hello. Oh, are we busy? Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Talking to the crackhead piece of bread.
Thank you for the unicorns. Guys, what's up? How are you? Hello.
I ain't listening to that aggravate. That music is going to mess up my sleep tonight if I try to listen to it. And I'm not getting live.
On his goodbye Periscope, he said he's written all his own music for his shows. I'm like, I always wonder, because that music's horrible. I was like, where is he getting this crappy music from?
You know what I think?
Yeah, but
I think he wants me. I think he wants me to play his stream on my channel.
No, but I saw a tweet or something about his music comes from like a 2012, something in 2012. It's not even, he didn't even create this.
Oh, he claims to have
Is that the year he was born?
What's that?
Is that the year he was born?
2012?
Yeah.
I mean,
He acts like it.
Right.
Year.
He acts like an 8-year-old.
Someone said
He was
you looked almost
Oh,
mellow
look.
there.
He's putting his diaper on again.
Oh. So I'm assuming he's anti-mask and is making fun of people who wear masks. Is that right?
He just put his mask on.
No, I think it has something to do with the algorithm actually.
That's PJ said that, and he said she was a conspiracy theorist or something. Because she said it was something about the algorithm and people with masks. I heard her say that.
So people who wear masks are in the algorithm? How does that work?
I don't know. I didn't catch the whole thing. It was one of her lunch videos, I think.
It is something that the YouTube might be trying to encourage. So if they see the creator,
but I heard they demonetized anyone's videos that talked about the beer virus.
Did you hear that from KJ?
No, that actually I heard from DeFango because he talked about that for since January. Every day he talked about it. And he got them all demonetized because of it. Because they said it was dangerous acts or spreading false news or something. And what? Well, and he wasn't. Which was the funny part.
That sounds like false flagging.
Well, it was actually YouTube's decision, not anyone else. He wasn't flagged. They just reviewed his account, I guess. Maybe because it became part of the news or whatever come March or so.
Yeah.
It looked like his shoulders are still missing.
Are they? He really needs to have his shoulder day when he does leg day and arm day.
Yeah, I think he just does legs day walking to the store. And jaw day, flapping that jaw.
Oh, well, he works that jaw, right? Holy moly.
Yeah.
He's a jabberjaw. Who remembers that cartoon character?
Not me.
No, it was from what was the name of that show?
Kale said her son was born in 2012 and is way more mature than Uni.
I believe it.
After you do a Jason mod stream, you have to invite other content creators who have called out Jason over the years together.
Hey, he's actually addressing why he's wearing the mask right now.
What's his excuse? He's sitting alone in a basement.
Let me actually hook you guys up with the truth behind
I'm not going to play it. I'll listen to it after because how does he have 94 people in there? He's got some hate viewers.
Does he wear a mask when he goes for his walks?
When he should be wearing it, right?
Well, as long as you're not around people, you're okay, I guess.
Depends
where you live.
He's always wearing this guy Leroy. He always gives like $1.50.
Well, that's stickers. He does stickers because probably did they get this set their minimum chat because
But what I'm saying is, why is the guy so cheap? Just give him $20 once, But he
does it like 10 times.
Yeah, he wants to be recognized. Look, I'm giving money. Look, I'm giving. Recognize
MD
me for
Sherelle's New World Order. What the hell's that got to do with Sherelle?
He's still wearing the Sherelle mask. That jackass.
No, it don't say Sherelle. It don't this time.
Oh.
Just one of the idiots brought it up. Rage panel. I was just waiting to see if somebody'd tell on me for talking about him. I can't. No. I'm not going to ruin my night by listening to him. So I'm sure if he talked about me, I'll hear about it when I wake up in the morning. But all right, y'all. I want to be asleep by 11. I had 30 minutes. I think I can.
You can do it.
I can. I know I can. I haven't.
Do you take melatonin or anything to help you sleep?
You better.
Usually, I don't have trouble sleeping at all. But if I
okay.
if I do have trouble falling asleep, I'll take one of my Xanax.
There you go. That'll work.
Yeah, it does. At like a half a milligram, and I'm like out.
Edibles work too. Just saying.
They do. I've tried. And I don't even smoke weed, but my son was like, "Here, eat this Rice Krispie treat." I was like, "Why does it taste like Fruit Loops?" He said, "Because it's a Fruit Loops Rice Krispie treat." And then, after I could tell, I could taste it, and I'm like, "You fucker!"
It's got a very faint taste, yeah.
And I didn't do anything but made me fall asleep.
That's a good thing, though. That's why take away
Yeah,
pain and
but
fall
I'm
asleep.
scared. Like really, it gives me anxiety. Like that didn't, but I took 2 bites. So, like in my mind, anytime I would try that, it's a 50-50 chance I'm gonna have a panic attack. So it ain't.
Well,
worth
you gotta start low dose, you know. Don't
it.
eat,
Look
don't
listen to you,
overeat
peer
it.
pressure. I'm
just helping you because
Good night,
it's a good thing.
I sleep fine.
Not me, and it's like my saving grace. Let me tell you
I
something.
used to
Before you
when I
guys,
was younger. I had a lot of trouble sleeping, but not anymore.
so Uni's Periscope was private. Is that the one where he says that he's leaving?
I think it's
That's
the
the one
one
he
where he
mentioned?
says goodbye.
Where he's taking a break from periscopes because he has other things to work on.
I got to see if I can. Well, let me see if I downloaded it. I tried downloading it. Let me see if it actually did download because it would skip when I went to it. It was like
Good
bouncing.
night, y'all. Love y'all. Hopefully tomorrow there'll be something good to talk about, and we'll be back.
Yeah, Todd needs to come back too.
Yeah, I don't know what's up. I hope he's okay. Maybe he stayed up all night video gaming and he's sleeping.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, I have this one. I got it because what's his
It's 24 minutes long.
Yeah, I have that one. I have it
Okay,
actually.
then you have it.
Well, we'll listen to it tomorrow. I haven't even heard that one yet.
24 minutes or 30 minutes?
I think it's around 24 or so, maybe 30. I don't know.
Good night,
I
Amy,
thought it was
Kels,
at 24
Dawn,
and
Debbie.
change.
It's the goodbye
Ashley.
one. I don't know if he which one he because he always has like a million periscopes every day.
Right.
So.
He gives us plenty of content.
Did he only start walking after Sherelle and Perry called him fat, or is he always done it? I never heard him walk. That's funny. I never heard him walk.
He's been walking a lot, hasn't he now?
So I kept asking, why is he walking? Why is he walking? He must live close to a store now.
I see it. Yeah, I see all of them.
He doesn't drive.
But he won't walking and periscoping before, was he? And I just didn't see it because I never had periscope until even that one that was on the other day, Twitter, that was from 8 months ago. I don't think I'd ever seen that.
Me neither, but I never bothered with him before, I
had never watched any I didn't know what periscope was back then.
Right.
So, oh gosh, all right,
yeah, but he's always walked because I remember I've heard old ones, and that was always the joke that you would hear. I mean, I remember where Jared would mention it and stuff. That he's always walking somewhere because he doesn't have a license, so he has to walk.
Is that coming?
What's that?
Is Comic Nut in here?
He sure is. What's up, Mr. Nut?
I would invite him, but I think my meeting is all messed up.
You got last end of it.
Let me try inviting him because Brandon said he couldn't get in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I want to know what's down low. What's up? I'm so glad he came. That's my new buddy.
Welcome back.
Steve was here earlier.
Oh,
we were defending your honor.
He said that someone told him that I guess that Uni was talking about him again. Maybe that's what it was.
Uni can't keep him out of his mouth.
He can't keep the nut out of his mouth.
That sounds really bad.
Oh my God. Yes, y'all. So you've been here a while, just trolling, huh, Mr. Nut?
Trolling.
Yeah, you got to call him Mr. Nut.
We got that from Uni, eh?
What do you think of the idea we had about or Joey's idea about having all of his ex-mods on for a discussion? I think that's
like a Q&A or something.
Yeah.
Well, just let them tell their stories. That would be,
Hey, we can make it
definitely.
We can make it like a series, like he does.
That's what I was telling him. Have one on at a time or two on at a time, and that way.
It's our versus mode, versus part 1, part 2,
God,
part 3, part 4.
You know, one day you have on old mofo, and then another day you have on Hannah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'd have to do more than one at a time because I don't know these people. We'd have to have because they know each other, so they could, talk to each other
No,
and us.
they'll just tell their story.
Yeah, they can
you know,
bounce things off of each other too,
Yeah. Jason is crying in Tattletale on channels right now, Peekaboo, that he is reported. He's Karen's Joy's husband's Kevin. To make
Yeah, he's a Kevin's equivalent to Karen.
I haven't heard what he said about you today. I did. Apparently, I triggered him last night, and he did go on Periscope today and make a goodbye Periscope video and said he was done for a while. He was taking a break because he's so busy doing. I don't even really know why he said he was taking a break. People said he had other money making ventures he had to do. And
I think he really didn't mention you too much today.
Maybe he won't mention me on his live right now.
Pat, I wouldn't hold your breath.
Yeah. I don't know.
My question for anyone checking out Uni's channel is Miss KJ and Mr. KJ in there too? Because they like to hang out in the Unifamily chat.
I think
they both got wrenches.
If he's not in members only mode, then she's not in there.
Well, I know that her husband goes in there. What, Canis Dearest? I think his screen name is.
I can't.
Little Red knows how to crawl under people's skin. You just got everyone all fired up.
Yeah, is that? Call me a little red bug.
Get in there like a tick.
And y'all ain't from the country, so y'all don't know what that means.
I'm from the country. I live in a town
y'all don't have red
that
bugs
has 3,000 people.
Y'all don't have red bugs? If you sit on the ground.
What's a red bug?
If you sit on like pine straw or on the ground, I never had them, but if you sit on the ground like certain places, and it's around here, you'll get red bugs in your skin. And
they like a tick?
Yeah, but you can't see them. They're red dots, but you have to what do they call it? Like what moms would do, would put clear fingernail polish on it. It would suffocate them.
Yeah, like a tick almost. Yeah.
Yeah, but inside.
Well, when I was a kid, I used to got a wood tick in my leg one time and it burrowed pretty deep. My brothers literally held me down and burned it off with a match. Never mind, I could feel that too, but they literally had to hold me down. I have a big old scar on the back of my leg from it because it was a big ass wood tick. Because we used to go running through the woods all and stuff when we were kids.
Comic nuts
Us
coming
youngins.
in.
Yay! Just when you thought you were going to bed early.
Damn it all to hell. I can sleep.
Oh, they're talking about UFOs. Little Red, you're not the subject as of now.
I can sleep when I'm dead.
That's what I always say.
UFOs.
There ain't no rest for the wicked. Just remember that.
He does act like an astronaut.
I could totally see Uni being a conspiracy theorist. Wasn't he part of QAnon and all that crap too?
Into KJ.
Joey knows.
Oh, somebody said Uni's X mods, then KJ's X mods. It'll keep you busy for months.
It would, because there are so many X mods for both of them.
Who's here? What's up?
What up, peoples?
Hey.
¿Cómo estás usted?
What's the word on the What's the word on the tweet?
Or that better?
What's the word on the tweet today? I've been working. I missed a lot.
Peekaboo says he's talking to his piece of bread again.
That's the first thing I heard when I went to it a while ago. He was talking to Busy.
Yeah, ¿cómo estás? He said he reported some people too. I don't know. He reported some channels. I don't know.
He did?
I guess maybe. Yeah, that's what he said. He goes, I would be foolish not to report these channels. Well, why shouldn't I report these channels? I don't know.
He doesn't even know how to file a copyright strike. Remember he was asking his chat how to do it?
Is he the one that was trying to strike me on that live that night? And he said, fuck it, I'll do it tomorrow. He couldn't figure it out.
Right, because he didn't know how.
Well, he really I just didn't have anything to strike.
On Twitter, I just put in a strike against, what's his name? Keon.
Good.
Yay, because that little...
Because he's got a couple of my videos on there, and he's got more than 30 seconds on his. Because the fair usage claim is 30 seconds or less. He's got over a minute on each one of them, and like two of them. So I copyright strike them.
Have you seen the one of me? It's called the long version, Little Red or something. It's my whole.
No.
It's my whole shit. It's my whole video.
Copy strike his ass.
Keon is like
a video, but there's no talking. It's just a long, and he said he's going to go back later and add commentary to it.
Oh yeah, I copy
strike it.
Well, yeah, Keon's he's the little bulldog that they sent out that does their dirty work for them. It's Uni. He put it this way: he's Uni, does Uni dirty work, and
Yeah, so
him, Agrippa, Menace to Sobriety.
Well, you know what? To be honest with you, Menace to Sobriety hit me up, and to my surprise, he was especially cool with me, and he wrote me this morning just to ask, hey, how can I explain it? We're both weary of each other because we both know what's up, but he's been polite to me, and I can appreciate that. But Keon, he came into one of my live streams like he owned it. I was like, motherfucker, this is my live stream, bitch. You know what I mean?
He loves
and then we went at it. And once we went at it, he blocked me. Like he couldn't take it anymore. So
he's a coward.
I'll say about Menace, he was in was it in Alive, or I think he was in here, but or maybe I spoke to him from Alive, and he hasn't bothered me since. And if he leaves me alone. But Keon's aggravating. One night I fell asleep streaming, and I streamed like 15 hours and worked 36 in 3 days. And
oh damn,
I fell asleep while we were playing somebody else's. We were playing something else and talking about it, and my mods kept the chat going all night until I woke up. But
damn,
they had knocked him out with like 10 different accounts. He came in.
Oh, who this guy did, Keon?
Yeah, and like I can go. There's accounts I'd never seen before.
He came in with an account, he got blocked. He would come in with another account, and he kept talking about, well, what did I do? I never did this. I never did that.
Yeah, he would come back and tell them it was him.
I got you.
He's a slow one.
Yeah, so one of the funny things was he like I said, he came in my room and he tried to run it like it was his, and everybody was like, dude, they were attacking him. And I actually was like, hey, everybody just chill out for a second. Let's hear what he's got to say. And just if he gets out what he needs to say, he'll stop and he'll leave us alone. He'll just go away. And he just started like, what did I say? What did I do? And he just started getting really like defensive. And I was like, fuck that. I'm blocking to my mods. I was like, get out of here, man. Fuck out of here.
That is his MO. It's like, I didn't do that. I didn't do this. So he wants you to talk about him. That's really what he tries to get you to do.
So I got a question for all of you guys and for the viewers. So I actually, on one of my live streams, said, I wish I can get this motherfucker's address so I can go visit him. Is that a threat, or is that me saying I want to go visit him? Well, I mean, no. I'm not trying to persuade you either way, but what do you guys think?
That's the way they'll portray it. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's a threat, because you never said I'm going to come there and kick your ass or anything like that.
Exactly. So I'm the type of person, I'm old school. If you've got beef with me, let's sit down, drink some coffee, and talk about it. Don't run away from me. Don't hide. Don't hide behind the screen. Let's hash this shit out and find out why the fuck you have an issue with me. And because I'm really close to where he lives, you know what I mean? I can drive there in about 3.5 hours. And I would. But he made it seem like I was attacking him and I was fucking wanting to kill him and all this other shit.
He's in Honduras too?
No, he's in Mexico.
Okay.
Oh, you're talking about Keon.
I
Keon.
thought Keon was
I
in
thought you were
South
talking
Africa.
about Uni.
No, not Uni. No, I'm sorry.
I thought Keon was in South Africa or something.
No, he's in Mexico.
I think he's in Mexico. Yeah.
He's not Mexican though, right?
No, he's Mexican. Yeah, he speaks to me in Spanish. He's legit.
Oh.
Don't you remember he was in your chat and he's like, that's his communication problems because he speaks Spanish. English is not his native language.
Well, he speaks both of them really well. He speaks Spanish like native, and he speaks English really well as well. You know, well, I don't know if he speaks it, but he types it. Maybe he uses a translator. I don't know. But I've listened to his videos, and he does speak English very well. He sounds like
just
an
has a thick
educated
accent.
Like I said, he's like, this is not my native language, so that's why maybe you're not understanding me correctly. That kind of stuff.
I guess.
Nahh, did you see the offer that Steve made for us to come on my channel? Me, him, and did you see that earlier or hear about it?
No, I didn't. I've had a really long day because it's Monday, and I literally just walked through the door when I got the text message that supposedly I got Uni jumping through a loop. I don't know why, you know what I mean? But I can't say I am or not. I have to see the video on with my own eyes to make a judgment with that.
I think I've got him triggered more than Steve ever did.
Yeah, and like I told you guys yesterday, my job, I don't want to trigger him. I don't want to fuck with him. I don't want him to fuck with me. I just want, like I said, to have that dialogue with him like I told you guys yesterday. And I want KG to just fucking either start doing right or go the fuck away.
Right.
Agreed.
So Steve said, I'll put up $100. He can put up $100, and I'll come on your channel, Lil Red, and we can talk, and he can show me all of this evidence because we played his last night stream where he talking crap about me, you, and BX and Steve, and he kept calling us doxers, and trolls, and Steve said, let's come on your channel and talk about it. And after Steve's court stuff's over, he will never do that. I don't.
Shit, I'll put it this way. I'll put in $1,000 if they do it. Winner will get $1,200 because if he puts up 100, Uni puts up 100. I'll drop 1,000.
I'm in this too, so I'll win 1,300.
Yeah, whatever.
I've gotten worse.
Little Red.
Uh-huh.
Peekaboo says he's reading your chat while streaming because he's addressing everything said about him here in real time. And we're unsure if they're talking about Uni or Keon. Waiting for an answer.
I mean, I could go to him. Now I just won't be reading my chat. Unirock is...
Yeah, and then one of the things that was said was that I'm a Steve troll. Steve didn't come to me. I went to him because somebody told me that he had some info or something or another. So I went and spoke to him, and I don't know Steve from, the moon to anything.
Well, he was running that narrative like he made it sound like you'd known Steve from way back.
Months.
No.
And we're like, no, that's all brand new.
So when I made my videos, I didn't even know who Steve was.
Yeah. Oh,
He said
like
that
it was all new.
from the time that you've known Steve since early June. That would be the time.
Nah. Nope.
Maybe he's taking your advice. Mother Dragon said he's talking about unsolved mysteries things now.
Dude, I love his unsolved mysteries, man.
I won't go.
I watched the shit out of them.
It was better. The one I saw was better than the crap he does now.
Like I said it to you guys yesterday. I love his unsolved mysteries. So, I'll give you exactly when I met Steve. Can you hear me? Give me 1 second. I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah.
And it's when I actually.
Can somebody give little C. Spurgey a timeout? He's just trolling.
Who's trolling?
C. Spurgey. He hates us. I've ignored like.
Why doesn't he go watch Uni?
I didn't mean to hide him. Undo. I've tried to ignore the first whatever, so he can sit in the corner for 5 minutes. I ain't gonna I don't remove people completely, but he can take a break.
So when did he say I met him?
He didn't say specifically. He just said, didn't it? It would give people listening to him the impression.
And he said that when Steve got the RO, which was in early June.
No, see, I have my DMs here, and my first DM with him is July 27th. No, lie. That's a lie. July 15th.
Just let me correct the way I said it. It's the requested RO. He didn't have an RO. The TRO.
No, I hit him up on the 14th, and then he didn't respond to me until the 15th. So I hit him up, and then we didn't speak again until the 28th. We spoke a little bit that day. We spoke about his channels on that. Like he just sent me videos of his stuff, and again we spoke again. Not until we made that when he jumped on my live stream. That's when I spoke to him again. So for anyone to say that I've known Steve for a long time, that's blatant misinformation. And if they know the truth and they're saying that, then it's a lie. If they don't know the truth, then it's misinformation. Because again, everyone is trying to say, not everyone, there's individuals out there trying to say that I am a troll for Steve and that Steve put me up to this. None of this has to do with Steve. My videos don't have anything to do with Steve. My defense is not of Steve. I know the information and I gave him a platform to say his part of it. My whole thing is with BX and KJ. And if people can't understand that, then they're fucking idiots. You know what I mean? Because I've said it over and over again. My beef isn't with Uni. My only irritation is that he defends her undyingly when she does have a pattern of behavior. And I don't even have to fucking go out and show. He said that I don't show anything on my videos because it's all over fucking Twitter. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm ranting and I'm getting a little
today too.
Little heated. I'm sorry.
It looks like she went on a purge on Twitter yesterday. She privated her Twitter for, I don't know, a day or half a day.
Yeah, she did. But here's the thing. People, and this is crazy. I, in the very beginning, wanted to see who this lady was, right? And she has a followers page, she has her Discord, and she has her channel and her new channel, right? And a couple other things. Totaling probably about 130,000 followers. There's a third of that same amount of individuals that dislike her. That's crazy to me to have one person, only one person that has that many people to dislike them. There has
and
to
she's
be
not
something
even
there.
she's not even that big of a channel. It's not like she's a 10 million subscriber channel. She's 120,000.
Yeah, if you have a million subscribers and you have 30,000 members add up.
Right. And
You know what I'm saying?
because I think, I don't know as much because I don't really know, but from what I'm understanding is she just has a long pattern of these kind of, what you would call double standards, attacking people, doxing people, and she acts like she's always, she's always a victim.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I don't understand that whole situation. I'm sorry for keeping you guys up, but like I said, I just walked in the door and I got hit up. I was like, yeah, I'll go back on there.
I was like, look, I can't
And I
type
like
shit
them a lot.
right. Everything
They're
I
pretty
type.
good.
You're welcome anytime.
Yeah, I'm so glad you popped in. Everything I've typed the last 3 times had just all bunched up. No, someone said I demodded. Last night I had to add a couple mods because there was none in here. And I knew that there was going to be some trolls. And it's nothing like, and I said, can I give a couple people wrenches? So, and after this is over, I'm going to take them back and the reason I don't want too many mods is because I don't want them saying, oh, look at her echo chamber. She don't want nobody that has an opinion, because my chat is not about that. C. Spurgey would not have just gotten timed out if he hadn't have been trolling. Been trying to
What was he
spit it.
saying?
Huh?
What was C. Spurgey saying?
What did he say? I don't even remember now.
He brought up Cheshire for no reason.
Like he
Oh,
hates,
I don't even know
he
who that
hates
is.
Steve. He like everybody that comes here and trolls are KJ or Steve fans. Not even Uni's. It's not his. He don't have any fans. It's
That's coming
Cheshire,
from troll.
it's people
Cheshire
that hate
is
Steve.
probably Steve's closest person online, from what I understand. You know, like she does the streams with him. She does that rum and coke show with him. She's going to be on. You know, I believe she's going to be on the. You know, when he gets the NSS back, she'll be like a co-host. You know, so.
So, question: Who is watching us and doing a live commentary at the same time?
Unirock.
Yes.
Rock a lot.
Well, I thought it was Keon.
Oh.
Like, not.
Well, while ago,
Peekaboo said something.
while ago, we were on Rock a lot.
So is that
I
his,
thought
yeah,
Rock-A-Lot was doing Unsolved Mysteries, someone said.
is that
Well, they
his
said he is
Giac
now.
Rock channel, whatever that is? The Keon's other channel. It's not. He doesn't use the Keon one. He uses that DIACH.
I'm reading
What is
this
it?
chat.
Dira, whatever it is.
Does Keon go live for that? I've only seen like a couple videos he did. How many subscribers does Keon have, really? Dirac Raw, whatever.
How do you spell it? The Rock Raw?
DIRAC and then
H, right?
RAH.
and then the raw.
Peekaboo said back in the chat, Keon is in love with Little Red. I bet if she's nice to him, she can get him over to the good side.
Is that country? Yeah, I probably could.
Oh, he's not live on,
He's not.
he's not live on that.
Huh, maybe it was Uni. I don't know.
I might not be Keon's type.
Oh, so he's not anymore then, you're saying?
Yeah, so you guys are talking about how KJ's kind of grifted her way through groups. She started in like on Facebook in a mommy to be community. I hear that she ravaged that one. She got enough fundraised. And then at the same time, she just happened to be building a house.
No, she remodeled a house and then built another house after they helped her remodel a house.
And it was all supposed to be for her son's extensive medical bills. And she was on Pathos, where she alienated other people as well. Yeah, so she works her way through the communities.
And now she's working on that story. Was it Fire? That'll be next.
Hold on, okay.
But he's definitely. I hear Jason's been. We try not to call him Uni here. We call him Jason.
We come by his real name, and it makes him mad.
It pisses him off.
So, guys, I have to actually run because
okay.
I just walked in the door. I just wanted to say hi to you guys, and I will talk to you guys later.
Thank you so much for coming.
Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Okay, pasa bien. Hasta
Okay,
luego.
okay, bye.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
nice of him to stop by. He's a busy man.
Cool. That was cool. I haven't seen my name in that chat. That's a good thing.
Oh, Peekaboo said he stopped talking about stuff here. He's on to Unsolved Mysteries now.
Good. That's what he needs to do. He needs to.
It was only the beginning of his chat. Hey, Dead Kennedy in Space.
If he'd keep my name out of his mouth on his streams, I would not have to listen to his voice. She's also,
and EKC People Suck said she's also been kicked from any anti-vaccine group that her and EKC belong to together.
I love Comic Nut. That was so cool for him to just pop in.
He's a good guy. I really like him too.
And that's him supporting that little teeny tiny nothing channel right there. You know?
Shows you what a good guy is, though.
Heck yeah. What did EJ just came into my... Yeah, he just did step in for a minute.
He was here for a few minutes and said hola. And then said adios. That's all I know, Joey. No, I'm kidding. I know a little more than that.
I can cuss you out.
You know, like you can say pasa bien, which is kind of like, have a good one. pass well.
I've learned a lot of curse words when I was in the hospitality industry.
Dead Kennedy in space said Keon has less than 300 subs. How long's he had his channel?
Years.
Shut up.
See, look, you're kicking his butt, Little Red.
He's been around for a long time.
But he doesn't really put out videos a lot, though, right?
He's a professional troll. That's what he is.
I've never seen that. Like, I seen the video. He put my name in the title, and then the other day I seen one, and I hit play, and it was just literally like graphics and music for a minute, and then it was over.
Yeah, that's what I see. I think he does like old games or something like that.
Mother Dragon said, you're truly hated in life when anti-vaxxers hate you.
That's because she's so nasty about it. Her approach is so bad.
Like that time she went after Kale and said, I don't even remember what Kale from Team Mom posted.
She was talking about a TV show on Netflix.
And KJ went in talking about, well, you don't vaccine your kids.
You don't vaccinate your kids. Like, what the? Where did she? She just wanted to pick a fight.
I'm trying, SW9mm. I'm trying.
You're doing a good job. I'm so proud of you.
KJ's trying to ignore me now. I haven't heard her mention that little troll that's trying to... I don't know where he gets I'm trying to steal his subs. Because some of them...
Do you really want his subs, honestly? Think about it.
Not if they're in that same mindset, but it's not my fault if he runs them off and they come over here and say, hey, these people were right.
Yeah, can you imagine having Bloodtall as one of your...
I do see Jess Abel in his chat right now, and I saw her last night. I think she might be the one that made the comment about she has showed herself, and it wasn't much to look at, or said something to that effect. But she's been in my chats, being like, is that trolling? Being in my chats, being nice.
No, Peekaboo's onto something though. Peekaboo says to Comic Nut, that's why Unirock is doing the mystery video today. He's trying to impress you. Remember, because you got Uni's ear because
he's taking his
advice. After Nut said all those good things about his mystery stuff, look what he's doing tonight.
And everybody's scared to say in his chat over there that Comic Nut just went in Lil Red's video because they'll get booted because he promised if they mention my name again, they get kicked out.
Isn't it funny how you have so many eyes on you? Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy. Like, why don't they all click that sub button?
Right? Get you to 1,000 at least. Dang.
And I want 1,000 so I can do it for my phone.
Right?
Hey, Kennedy's in space. I love it when you come here. I love when people that I know from when I first got on YouTube, like with, not on YouTube of my own, but with Steve, like back then. I love when him and AT2 and Steve come here. That makes me like, woo. Yes, Uni's alive again, Dark Whisper.
He's on Rock-a-Lot. LARP-a-Lot. Isn't that what his name is? LARP-a-Lot?
Sip-a-Lot.
Lie-a-Lot.
Lies a lot.
We got a lot of names for that channel, apparently.
Well,
but he's never talking about it again. Remember, he's never talking about it. But then he was going through the stream, or remember he says he's never talking about Reds again, but he was going through the comments.
Go figure. You know what it is, Reds? He's in love with you. We're gonna use Uni logic right now. Uni's in love with you. He wants you so bad.
Does that mean Katie's in love?
I'm using Unilogic.
He's got a little Red's waifu pillow.
He's got a boner for you. Uh-oh.
No, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight now. Thanks. Jesus.
I used Unilogic. Aren't you impressed? I didn't even have to think.
You don't have to think when you're using his logic. Should always make him...
Do you want to come on Dead Kennedys in Space or what?
You are going to have me sleep streaming again. I ain't
Well, if
lying.
you got, don't worry about it.
I'm half into an edible, so we'll see how long I last too.
Oh shit! I need to.
It's only 10 here. I'm in Central, so I'm not as bad as you guys.
Is that the same as like the? What are the things that people buy from the like vape shops? That CBD. Is that
right?
The same thing?
CBD helps you. That's very medicinal as well.
But does it make you high? I don't like to
No.
get high. I don't like
CBD does not get you high. It's the non-psychoactive part of the plant.
It's pot, but without the THC.
So it makes
you, and it has a lot of. It has great. It's good for stress, for anxiety, for pain, for sleeplessness. It works for kids that have seizures. It helps with Parkinson's. There's so many uses you could use for that.
I'm halfway in bed too, Dead Kennedy. Like before Comic Nut came in, I was saying my nights, but I was like, woo, yeah, he come to visit. And now you're here and I'm like, yeah. But I do gotta get up at 5. Look, last night I said, what'd I say? I'm going to bed. I was up until 2. The night before that, I was up until like 5 in the morning.
Well, then it means that you gotta go to bed.
Then I get up at 5 in the morning and then go to work for 12 hours. I've got to get some sleep. I'm so glad y'all came. Y'all, I'm gonna look. Y'all record this. Y'all trolls, go do your get busy. Is that what Katie said? Get busy.
Get busy, y'all.
Get busy.
Yeah, what's her name? Taking the picture or whatever that,
Yeah, I see you screenshotting me, Dead Kennedy. Can you, when you're periscoping, can you see that people were recording and like? Why did she keep saying that? Like, does it tell you like someone just screenshotted, but it won't tell you who?
No, I think she's saying that she's taking screenshots of what these other people have to say.
No, I think she was saying
she made it sound like she can see when someone takes a screenshot of her.
Yeah,
and she can see the name of the person.
Yeah, no,
I don't know if that's true or not.
See, I got the impression that she couldn't see who it was, but she could see they were doing it. And
that's bullshit. There's no feedback that gives you.
I mean, it ain't fucking Snapchat.
There's a camera on there. Is that just for the user to see you're taking a screenshot?
Yeah, but when you take a screenshot, you're using software on your own computer. It's not transmitting any information because you're just taking a JPEG of what's being displayed on your screen. So there's nothing being fed back to the network that would tell anybody.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I didn't know. I'm like, well, that's Snapchat. You can, if you send a picture and someone like screenshots it, it tells you. But how in the heck would I've never, like, I have Periscope. I don't, from watching, but I've never hit go live because, wow, But anywho, I'm so glad we still got 40 people in here. It's all different times though. I live in the doesn't it get earlier the further west you go in the United States?
Are you getting any of that hurricane down there? I meant to ask you.
Do what? Oh yeah, it's supposed to be
getting any of that hurricane.
Yeah, it's supposed to be hitting me like in the middle of the night. Now it's called damn it! Why
is it tropical storm now?
What's the damn name of it?
Isn't it like Isaiah or something like that?
It's like Isaiah, but it's it's not Isaac. It might be Isaiah. Yeah, and we're all like, you gotta of course, my job, we get emails. Don't be late if you think you're gonna have trouble getting to work tomorrow. Let us know and we'll make arrangements for you to sleep in a hospital bed. No, thank you.
Yeah, we'll be safe because it's probably just gonna be a lot of rain and wind, huh?
Yeah, but right now I'm just driving that old Fox Body Mustang, and it does not do well on the wet roads like it.
Well, just be careful.
I hate driving in the rain. But if you're sick when there's like a hurricane or weather at a hospital or like an essential healthcare job, it's like it's not just a sick, it's like you get in trouble. It's like you were told to be here, even if you're sick and it just happened to be bad weather, like an ice storm. That is very frowned upon.
Yeah.
So, right now it's a tropical storm. And I don't hear any storming outside. I don't know.
Maybe it's not that big of a storm and you won't see it. Isaiah, someone said. It's Isaiah.
Yeah. I mean, it rained a little bit. Like, it rained before I left work, and then it quit. It quit raining for me to drive home, and I don't hear rain now. Little Red, it was uni on Rock a lot, but he stopped and moved on. Good. He needs to do unsolved mysteries, because he damn sure can't solve one.
That's a good one.
He can't provably prove anything.
Right? With all the facts and evidence.
It's just his word. Update. Read all about it. A little camera icon comes up with a person's name when you screenshot. Wow.
Yeah, I don't think that's true. I don't know. I can't see that.
Well, I live in North Carolina, about an hour and a half from the coast, Kels. So,
isn't your risk when you're inshore like that, tornadoes or something like that?
They can spin
Mostly.
off. They can spin off. But this is super early in the year for a hurricane. Like, I didn't know anything about it. I've been so busy with work and this that I haven't watched the news. My 19-year-old son yesterday said, "We got a hurricane coming." I said, shut up. And he said, "I'm serious." I said, "It's not hurricane season." And I'm aware that they can come, but I mean, it must not be huge, because I mean, all of a sudden yesterday people were saying it's hitting today. Usually you hear about it for weeks before.
Yeah, I can kind of feel it coming because I got bad arthritis, so I'm kind of feeling it. Something's heading this way. And I'm a little achy.
Well, someone said it's back up to hurricane force now. I'll be safe, girl. I'm hunkered down in the brick house. I just doxed myself, eh?
No, just be safe driving. That's all you gotta do. Look out for fallen trees.
As long as it is not loud thunder that wakes me up and it's like heavy rain, I love sleeping with heavy rain. It's great.
I really enjoy, like, I don't know this, because there's this little, it's a weird thing that, because you're inside and it's so nasty outside and you just feel kind of safe and you're in a little cocoon almost. I like a good thunderstorm and some heavy rain, and where I live and where you live, Dottie, too, when it snows like hell, it's cool.
It's beautiful. Well, not if it's really windy like a blizzard, but if you get that nice gentle snowfall, oh, it's just pretty.
I cannot stand the heat. I mean, the cold. I used to love cold weather and hate heat, and I've lost weight. I'm like small now. I hate cold weather. Like,
I actually like it when it's white out, though.
It's beautiful. Kind of like, I do like it, but I just can't handle it. I can't be out in it.
No, I'm talking about where I live when it snows. I'm talking about a whiteout where, I mean, you can barely see across the street because it's snowing.
I've seen those.
Oh, I've never seen anything like that.
Blizzards.
Nah.
They're fun.
So hard,
We don't get a whole lot of
right. You want to hear cold weather? Usually it happens almost every winter, at least once, because I live so freaking far north, where our air temperature will drop to like 15 below Fahrenheit. And then the wind chill will make it between 40 and 50 below. And we literally have school called off before cold weather because it's literally dangerous to go outside. It hurts to breathe when it's that cold out.
Dottie, where I live, if there's a chance of snow more than flurries, they will call school.
You shut down.
They'll shut down schools the day before, like 12 hours before the snow starts falling. I swear. It's crazy.
Now here, it takes at least like 4 inches, 5 inches
people
to get
don't
school
people
shut
don't know how
down.
to drive in it here, and they're crazy. And my daddy taught me how to drive in it, so I mean, you just have to be careful and don't hit the brakes when you're driving on ice. What do you? People around here. Ugh, I don't
Brother
like
Dragon says, "Oh fuck no." I think that was that reaction to that 50 below.
yeah.
Well, 2 years ago, I had like it was a month straight where it never got warmer than 20 below zero.
Yeah, it's that polar vortex they talk about that drops down from Canada.
Yeah,
Right.
Dad
Polar
Kennedy said
vortex.
I didn't know he was in Ontario. Those it is cold up there.
It is
Really.
cold. When we were kids, we used to have to plug in the car. Like there's a heater you put on the engine,
What?
so your engine didn't freeze over.
Are you
Yep.
serious?
Yeah, you plugged in your car, literally, to the wall.
I thought that's what
To keep
antifreeze
the
was.
engine warm enough till it would start in the morning.
Yeah, it keeps the oil from getting too thick so that it won't
Right.
circulate through the pump and everything.
Right, and here, diesel's even worse. Like the buses won't run if it's too cold because the diesel gets too thick in the
Right.
actual engines.
Well, I have like my tank for my heating system is outside, so it has to be kerosene instead of regular number 2 oil. Otherwise, it just gets too cold here.
Well, I do like North Carolina because we actually do have 4 real seasons. Like we actually have a winter, a spring, fall. Like different. Like spring and fall is my favorite.
We have those too, but winter lasts like 7 months. So,
But the usually summer would be my favorite because I'm at the pool all day every day that I'm not at work. But COVID effed that up for me this year. I've been in the pool once outside and 2 indoor pools. And indoor
I'm kind of white this year. No tan.
I was so tan last year that I've still got tan left over, but I haven't gotten any sun this year.
I got a decent tan going because I'm a Spanish, so I got that blood. So I've been doing a lot of yard work, and when I'm out there, so I got my olive skin going this year.
Yep, you tan easily. I'm jealous. I'm freckly. That tells you anything you need to know.
Yeah, my friend from across the street, they're all Irish, and Linda, she just freckles like crazy.
Yep, I always joke around that all my freckles will blend into one big freckle, and then I'll be tan. But that doesn't happen.
All right, y'all. It's 11:15. It's gonna take me 30 minutes to fall asleep. So
okay, let's go to
I
bed.
love y'all. It's been another cool chat. Well,
thanks for coming, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for coming, Dad Kennedy's. Thank you for coming. It's so cool to came to, and Steve, and just I love that people are supporting my channel. It makes me happy.
And get ready for the series of Unirock's X mods.
Yes, if y'all know.
Yes, that's our next goal.
Y'all get on that. I don't know them. I know PJ and Moore and Mofo and Hannah. I don't really know Hannah, but she's in my Twitter, I think. But
we'll get the word out.
Yeah, let's have it. Let's have a discussion. Let's talk about it.
That's what you gotta use your thing. Let's talk. Oh no, what do you say again?
Let's listen.
Let's listen. Yeah, that's what you gotta say.
All right, y'all. Be safe.
Good night, everybody.
Love y'all.